Hi guys, I'm just going to share in a couple places and then we can start. You can share it as well. Yeah, we'll wait a couple minutes for everyone to join in and then we can start it. Hi Libby. So yeah, I'm going to wait a couple minutes for everyone to join in. In the meantime, you can share it as well. I'm going to answer all your new questions. So just keep them coming. Plus, I'm going to use the few of the other ones which we have in the community tab. Of course, there will be always a week price for the sharers as well. Hi, Gray. Oh yeah, 45,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. We are hitting to 50,000 and then I will have something to celebrate and then 100,000. So cross the fingers for that. Hi, Paula. Yeah, I'm just waiting, guys, a couple more minutes for all of you to join in and then I will start answering the questions. First of all, the one from the community tab, because there is quite a few really good ones, so I'm really excited to answering them. You have guys asked me on the last live video to see my desk setup, so I have actually moved the desk. This is not the usual place I'm sitting, but it's the best for a live because that's the only part where we've got the clear wall. So I will show you also my desk setup. I had a few questions regarding the color chart as well, so I will show you the color chart and of course I will answer all your questions. And I will give away some prizes as well. Hi Lindsay, I'm so sorry guys if I'm rubbish at pronouncing names, like this is my biggest struggle always, so I do really apologize if I say it wrong to someone. Hi Paula from Jersey, okay. Lindsay, hey, hello from Germany, Annie, hi, Livy, hi, Lisa, hi, nice to see you guys joining in. We've got Canada, we've got again Germany. Hi Claudia, I do really remember you so well now. I think we should give away some prize for a biggest fan and biggest sharer. What do you think, cameraman? I'm talking about Claudia, of course, isn't it? She deserved it. So yeah, Claudia, I'm going to start like to say again, really huge thank you. I mean, there's lots of you guys as well, but like she's crazy. She keeps spamming all over the Facebook, all over Instagram with our YouTube link, and I would like to say a huge thank you. And we training is landing to you because today you can win one stroke training level 2 this time. It is a new training which just have been added last week. So Claudia just dropped me a message either on my email, which is ibiza@hotmail.co.uk, or just contact me on Facebook and this prize goes to you straight away. You don't have to do anything else just because you keep sharing like a crazy and spamming all over the social media with the channel. So I wish to just say thank you. Obviously to all of you as well, like, but she's really like everywhere with this post. And then I've got, I love the way you say my name. Okay, Lindsay. Gosh, I'm so sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Jenny, hi, Bionda, Biana. Oh gosh, I think I should stop pronouncing the names. I watched your live stream after the fact, so I'm excited to watch it live again. Okay, love from India. Oh, awesome. Hi, I wish to visit this country, like honestly. It is on our list. So I've got Lisa, Claudia, yeah, drop me a message. And today, guys, we've got two prices because I think sometimes one is maybe not enough. So from all of you who share this live or the channel, it don't need to be a necessary this video, but you can also just send a link to the channel in general. We will be picking up one winner for a one-stroke training level 2. And after sending me a pictures, actually, cameraman, could you pass me some certificates? Like, I think they should be in a pink folder. No, they're just, yes, pink folder. So after completing the certificates, after completing the trainings, you can receive the certificates. And as you know, guys, I'm the educator, so I've got my teaching qualifications, and the certificates are accredited. Gosh, I shouldn't be showing because it has some names, so let me cover the name. But like, this is an example of the certificate, obviously you would receive after completing the training. And today we are giving away free one-stroke level 2 this time, so a bit harder designs, and actually they are awesome because there is a beard, there is pansy flowers, and lots of really beautiful, a bit more advanced designs. So one person can win the one-stroke training level 2, and one person will win my favorite D-liner brush. So this is a very fine line brush, it looks like this, and one person will be able to win the D-liner brush. This one is well used, like it's on my desk, so but it's an awesome brush. You've got the lid, which keep it nice and safe. So one person will receive the brush and one person will receive the training. So keep sharing, guys. So what we've got in here? Please come to Lydia. I will, I promise I will. Like, you know, I don't know when, maybe in 3 years time, maybe in 5 years time, or if we win the lottery, then next year, why not?
Or if you will be invited for the training.
Or yeah, or obviously if there will be an invitation for a training as well, because we do travel, have been actually having a privilege to visit Australia. We were supposed to be in New Zealand last year, autumn time. I'm not so crying for this training because it was a fantastic educator training when I was supposed to teaching other teachers as well. But unfortunately, due to the COVID, it got cancelled. We have visited Iran, and that was awesome experience as well. Definitely USA is on my list, and I know there's lots of you guys from USA, so I will eventually visit USA as well. It's more difficult because of my nationality, Polish. I need a visa, so yeah, we will need to organize that. But that's the plans for the futures. I've got here Portugal. Yeah, Portugal is really easy to join, to visit as well. I've got how to enter giveaway. So to have a chance to win either a brush or one-stroke training level 2, you just have to share either a channel, so you just share the channel in general, or this live video, and just write in the comments here in the live chat that you have done that and you have shared it as well. Hi guys. Come to Colorado.
Yes.
Yes, cameraman says yes. Ciao, Nubia. I've got Rhiannon. I did my nails last night after binge watching your videos. I left a comment on your last tutorial you posted, but I don't know how to show you pictures. Okay, so guys, if you want to show me pictures, the easiest way to do it is just hashtag Dorota Palicka on Instagram, if you got the Instagram account, because this is very easy for me to reach. Then I'm just typing hashtag Dorota Palicka and I can see all the pictures of your work as well. And sometimes we're doing the video with your work as well. So yeah, keep guys coming those comments that you have shared as well, because you've got the chance to enter this giveaway. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Claudia. Great, thank you. Good luck for you as well. And I've got Aneta. Hi. Awesome. Okay, so we've got a couple of you. Hi, Wendy. And I've got Lindsay, Charity. Yeah, good luck for you as well. And if you Facebook but couldn't get it to tag you in, yeah, Facebook is pretty sometimes difficult, like for tagging, but don't worry about it. I guys believe you that you have been sharing it as well. Thank you, Annie. So yeah, keep sharing. But I'm going to start answering the first question. So we've got first question, really good one. I'm still, that's from AK Salsa. I'm still struggling with baby boomer. Have tried the sponge method, but still not quite right. Have seen some videos which use white gel, then overlay with cover pink. Have you done this? It is easier than the sponge? No. To me, the answer would be no, but I think it's depending what you've got the most experience on. So if you experience with the sponge technique, you will eventually get the sponge technique really perfect. If you experience with the building the baby boomer, then you will get it perfect this way. So it is all the matter of the practice. Like it was very difficult for me to achieve it on the beginning as well. The blending wasn't right. And also when I'm working with the girls as well in the salon, I can see it like that. First of all, the blending isn't as nice. You can still see the lines, or you can see the air bubbles. The blending doesn't go gradually. So it is a matter of practice. I would suggest you really try it at least 10 times, like even on the tips, even on your own nail, just buff it and try the sponge technique at least 10 times. If it doesn't work by the 10th time, or you don't see any improvement, then you could search for a different technique. But we cannot say it like something doesn't work for us if we try only a handful of times. Like you really need to keep practicing and improving it many times. And honestly, the sponge technique is fantastic if you've got the right sponge. So when you're using the sponge, you have to make sure you use the side which is freshly cut. It blends much nicer. And if you use the side which is slidey, you wouldn't get a nice blending. So that's the first common mistake. The second common mistake is to use the gel polish for the sponge technique. The gel polish has to be almost kind of like not gel polish, but more like a pure gel. And some brands are doing a more pure gel rather than the gel polish. And then you can get the results with it. I do recommend it using more like an highly pigmented paint-on gels. The sponge doesn't absorb them as much, which means you've got a lot more product left on the sponge and you're getting better results. So this is a very common mistake as well. Another tip I can guys give you as well, especially when you're working on the client and there is no time, like, you know, blending 3 hours. I've got my sponge like, so what I would do is I would take a nail form, I would just pull it upside down, I would grab the sponge, actually I've got some here, see? So I've got a fresh cut sponge, and the sponge is lying on the form. I would clean it from any fluffy bits and pieces, put some paint on French gel, but just a tiny bit in there. So you've got the product already on your sponge. If your sponge already has some product, it's not going to grab as much fresh product. So you're getting definitely a better results. And another very important tip as well, when you're blending the first layer, it should be hardly visible, like almost nothing. If you do it this way and you kind of like brush it, like really strongly brush it, you've got almost invisible first layer. This way the pink goes really gradually and the white like together. You've got absolutely amazing results. And then you start pigmenting say half a centimeter lower, depending on the length of the nails. But like for my length, actually I've got baby boomer on my nails. I have done tutorial, guys, for, is it baby boomer? Yes, it is. I have done tutorial. It is not available yet on the channel. But I have done tutorial on those beautiful nails with the baby boomer, and again I will explain how to do it, like how to do it with the sponge. It doesn't lower, okay cameraman, sorry. So I will doesn't show.
But I don't on the live. I do not.
No,
do
don't do it on the live, yeah. But they really beautiful nails, like with the baby boomer. I might actually try to go and do it this way. Cameraman is laughing. Okay. Anyway, I have done tutorial for you, so I will be explaining the baby boomer technique again. But the main thing is keep practicing. Like nothing's happened overnight. You have to try it really many times. And I love sponge technique. Like I do really love, and I think it gives amazing results as long as you have tried a couple of times. So what else we've got? Thank you guys for sharing. Yeah, just a reminder, for the one lucky person, we will give away the D-liner brush, which is amazing for the nail art and the line work, and also one stroke training for another person, level 2 this time, with a little bit more advanced designs. Then I've got Nigel. I would love to see some sculpted shorties. Okay, please go into the channel, and then you've got playlists. On the playlist list, there are salon nails. There is about 40 videos, I think, in there. Unfortunately, at the moment, we are not able to work on the clients, so I'm not able to show like a shorted sculpted nails. but they are some of the past videos. So if you just search it, guys, there is lots of tutorials on the shorter nails, and once the salon is allowed to open again, I'm expecting it, to be honest, to happen in April or May time. Then I will be recording much more tutorials from the salon, like lots of tutorials on a short almond nails, sculpted, on tips, like, and so many different things. I'm promising you, like, because they are different type of tutorials. They are more educated, they are real ones, like, you know, we don't spend like 3 hours on the client's nails, like filing one side, other side. So definitely they will be very useful. But for now, Jen, you crazy again. Thank you so much. Number one, just ask me a question as well. I wish to, I don't know, say some bigger thank you to you as well. What, and now I know what it is as well, because the first live I was so surprised, I even didn't know what is that. That's a cute, actually, a teddy. Now we've got another questions. So I've got Aneta, hi. Then yeah, keep guys sharing for the chance to win. I've got Aneta. I've got Lisa, where are you and Patrick from? Do you only have the one daughter? Yes, we've got a one daughter, Olivia, and she's enough. She's plenty. She's almost 17 years old. Like, I can't believe it, how the times fly. We are both Polish, and we knew each other since the sandbox time. Like, we was going together to the primary school. We didn't been a couple then, but we just knew each other. So yeah. Been actually 19 years, over 19 years together now. So yeah, and we're living in Scotland for the last 15, 16 years almost. Patrick first of all moved to the North Island, Belfast, but he didn't find this place. I mean, it was beautiful, but at the time, like 15 years ago, it wasn't the safest place for me and Olivia to come up in there. And I think we are too old now to have another child. Yeah, definitely we are too old to have another child. We are waiting for grandchildren now, because I'd rather to help Olivia, like, when she decides to have her own kids. But yeah, let's go back to the nail questions. And what we've got. What is your favorite type of nail design to do, Wendy? I think very delicate kind of. It's funny because I'm wearing something completely different on my nails than I like to do it for a client. So for a client, I love to do the one stroke designs, like pinks, like, and kind of like a romantic style nails. I love also doing a wedding style nails. So very delicate, like not over the top. I'm not the fan of the, I wouldn't say dark colors, because I love black nails. I love, yeah, I love black nails like a lot, but definitely like those kind of lighter styles, more weddings and kind of fairy tale style is something what I love to do the most. Maybe because I don't wear it much on my nails, so it's something different. On my nails there's always a big blink. Thank you, Haneda, so much. And so I've got here, Pallavi, please do some in-depth shaping videos. We just had one tutorial, but I will also share. I will also search it as well. There is a good tutorial which came out, I think, yesterday on the shaping when I'm showing the filing lines, and there is another one when you just search Palicka. So any subject you guys got, like any question, I would recommend that you search on the YouTube tab Palicka and then the question. So it could be Palicka nail shaping. And then you will have a couple videos which will come up where I'm showing more of the filing techniques, how to hold the file. And when I'm really showing, like on zoom position, which parts of the nails I'm filing, it is really useful because I'm cleaning it with the brush, and you can really clearly see those lines where the file hit the shaping of the nail. So I do really recommend that you guys check any of those kind of questions. Yeah, I'm happy, Michelle, you have managed to catch us live here as well. And then I've got another questions from Jenny 1967. Where do you get inspiration for your designs? I get lots of ideas from Pinterest, but I would like to be able to come up with really original things. So, sorry guys, I'm trying to search ideas outside the nails. Even when the clients, like usually when clients comes in, not usually, they usually get me do whatever I want, but quite often when the clients comes in, they now have a picture of another artist. and I really not keen to recreate this look. And I'm saying it straight away, like I'm not going to do exactly the same set of the nails. It's even not fun to copy exactly the same set of the nails. And same when I'm doing the tutorials. We have actually recorded yesterday few tutorials as well. So I was trying to kind of encourage you guys after watching the tutorial, do not do exactly the same look, but came up with your own ideas. And I'm trying, like, I don't know, when I'm painting like few patches, there is another idea coming on the back of the paint. Oh, we could do it also with the stripes, or we could do it also the same design with the swirly parts or with the roses. And that's how the ideas are born. So usually when I'm doing one design, I can see it's how I would change it so the next design will come up. So that's one of the ways of getting inspired. The second way of getting inspired is a fashion. Fashion is amazing. Like all you have to do is just search even in Google the fashion for spring 2021, and you will have all different patterns coming up. So you will be upfront of the other nail technicians as well if you will be searching for a fashion, because usually clients are matching their nails to their outfits. And if they are neon colors popular, they will want a neon color, so it goes with their outfits. If they are some pinks popular, they will go more for the pink shades. I also find some home stores really useful as well. And we've got a store which is called Home Bargain, so I'm really like always watching what is there, what kind of colors. If it's a rose gold, is it marbles designs, if it is like an eyelash on the pillows, or if it is a swan theme. So lots of inspiration from the shops, definitely, guys. I've got here another question. Rhiannon is doing hard gel over tips as sturdy as sculpting nails. No, it's easier. I have practiced at sculpting on myself and I practice nails, but I am not confident or quick enough for clients yet. So my suggestion for a sculpting, this is a good question, and I've got really good question from yesterday, like I need to answer that as well. So very good question. Tips are easier because you've got some form to follow. On the forms you are building from scratch, you are sculpting it, so it is really difficult to do that. And I would recommend it. How I learned sculpting, it was when the client came in and they broke maybe one nail. Instead of putting a tip, I was applying the form and I was working on the one nail. This way I didn't have the stress of doing a full set. And within a year, I gained my confidence to be able to do a full set on the sculpted nails. So definitely try practicing this way. It is much more helpful. Now, one more thing, guys. Like usually, the battery is lasting us for about an hour and a half, just in case we've got the power bank.
But it's not bad. It's still 100%.
Is it? It's still 100%. Okay, cameraman sorted better today, so I'm glad. Yeah, so keep sharing, then we stay here a bit longer today. But yeah, definitely, like this is the easiest way. Don't start full set of sculpted nails. Just work on the tips, much easier. And then, if it's necessary, just do a single nails as it appears. So the next question is. Jen, hi Dorota, the fiber gel has changed my nail life, thank you. The last video was helpful since I just started using it. I also got your brushes, foil gel and the ring and acrylic paints. Okay, I'm glad you're really liking it. I love the fiber gel as well. Like I feel I've got a one nail which likes to lift in a corner just because I've got a tiny bit of the pterygium. Pterygium is like a overgrown cuticle and I cannot really remove it. So with the fiber gel, I've got definitely less lifting when I'm doing my prep, and the client's nails lasting really well as well. And the main thing about it, you don't have to make them hugely thick. So first of all, you are saving money because you are not applying as much product. And then secondly, they are lasting better as well. So you've got happier clients. And the pot is so amazing. Also regarding the desk, I need to show you, I think the lives are too short, like because I want to show you so many different things and answer so many different questions. So yeah, I'm always keeping my gels in a drawer in here, so I don't have to like kind of search for the things. And I've got a redraw in there. I've got Gail, hi, good morning from Washington. I'm glad you are loving the tutorial. Thank you, Jen, so much. I've got Nigel. Now, can you mix Boulder gel and acrylic? You can kind of, in theory, you could do anything, but I'm not the fan of doing kind of a chemistry in our desk because this is all chemicals, so you don't want to really mix the stuff which is not designed to be mixed together, and I don't think so I would recommend it. We do kind of mix it, say example a sugar technique, when you're doing the design with the gel and then you sprinkle with the acrylic. This is basically mixing as well. But like I wouldn't mix it in a pot. You could also do the nails with the acrylic, sculpt them in acrylic and then apply gel on top of it, because we're doing it even with the gel polish. So you're just doing an acrylic nail and then you apply the gel polish. So yes, technically you can mix that, but kind of more after the product is cured rather than like mixing it in the pot. And what else I've gotten here? Trying now, guys, if I do not, actually I see lots of questions, so I will try to answer them all. Let me catch up. I've got Alexa saying she received it as well. I'm glad you're really liking it. Michelle, good luck for sharing, and yeah, hope there's a one stroke training level 2 and a D-liner brush to win. So 2 people got a chance to win a week prize today. Hi Nadia. Hi guys. Then I've got Michelle. I wish we could get your products to the USA. Yes, we post to the USA as well. I mean, the shipping costs are pretty expensive. We are charging $14.99. In most cases, we have to put either a same amount on top of that from our pocket. So say example, if someone will, and some orders we make a zero kind of way, because the shipping can be so expensive as even £50. But with the bigger orders, we kind of don't mind. But yeah, it is pretty expensive. I'm so sorry guys, like we kind of dropped the shipping prices down, because in many cases we do really cover the cost of the shipping, but we do post to the USA. Then I've got another question. Hey there, I love your art. Can you do more exotic nail shapes? I follow Nail because they do so many different shapes. Okay, yeah, I could do possibly some different nail shapes. To be honest, in a salon, I find it the most common shape. A couple years ago, it was a square nails, then it turned it to the squoval shape. Then the almond nails have become very, very popular. At the moment, coffin is obviously the most popular shape. Ballerina, not so often here in our salon, maybe because I'm not the fan of the ballerina. I prefer more the coffin look shape, which is sharper. And they are also different type of the nails, like see extreme stiletto, H-shape, lipstick. They are not as popular, but if you guys want, I could do a single nails showing all those different shapes of the nails. It's more kind of competition look, but it's fun to do it as well in practice. And another questions, I want to know that why do we use special brushes to build up acrylic and gel nails? Okay, why do we use special brushes to build up acrylics and gel nails?
Why the shape is different?
Yeah, I think I would understand that as well. So the gel, obviously acrylic, you have to press your beads, kind of tap it your beads, and the brush needs to be pretty decent size, so you're able to do it. It needs to be, the bristles needs to be also strong enough so they can kind of flatten those acrylic, because it's hardened much quicker. And then the gel brush, I mean, you could get the brushes in a store, but the quality of the work wouldn't be the same. It's the same like if you would like to paint the wall, you will get a different results with the roller, you will get a different results with the fine brush and different results with the bigger brush. So it is just, they are different in the sizes. Like one technician might prefer work for acrylics, example size 8, the other technician will prefer size 12. So that would be a personal preference, but you wouldn't use a gel brush to build up an acrylic nail a different way. It will be extremely difficult to use acrylic brush to build up the gel nail, because the gel is more runny, you are not pressing it, so you need something smaller to be able to keep the control of the product. So yeah. Then I've got another question. Hi Annie, hi April, good luck for sharing. Hi Patricia. Shapes and exotic pipe, age, Aztec, etc. Yeah, I will try to do it like some different shapes as well. I've got another Polish girl. My maiden name is Mankowski. Okay.
Fighter.
Huh? Fighter.
I hope so.
Is it? Oh, Patrick say like there's a fighter with the name Mankowski as well. I've got April. Your products are awesome and easy to use. I'm glad you find it. I'm 12-year-old and I'm learning nail art. Awesome, really awesome. I started painting my nails when I was a teenager girl as well. Like, but it was more of the nail polishes design, and I used to wear the white nail polish with some glitter into which I place into the flower shapes as well. So absolutely, the earlier you start, the better. Like, and don't give up. Then I've got Colleen. Hi, would you ever try a tutorial of the plastic wrap nails? We have done many. There is lots of tutorials, like I'm showing how to do rose quartz nails with the plastic wrap technique. I'm showing some different chrome colors with the plastic wrap technique. So there's lots of tutorials already on the channel. In general, guys, there's over 400 tutorials on the channel. So my best advice is just type Palicka and then the question. So Palicka, plastic wrap nails, and the tutorials should come up to you. Thank you so much, Steph. Like, that's a big cute teddy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then I've got Mama. What is your least favorite nail color? Okay, I want to make sure I understand it's correct. Like, obviously English is my second language. So what is your least favorite nail color? Which color I don't like to use? Okay, I think my least favorite color for nails would be, I don't know. No, the one which I don't like to do.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think so. There is a color which I don't like to do. Any kind of color can look good. Maybe I wouldn't wear it on my nails. So I wouldn't, if this is a question, then on my nails I would not wear green? Yeah, I think green. But it's funny because I had green jacket and I loved it. Like, you know, those bright neon green. So depending on the shade of the color. But yeah, I wouldn't wear green nails. But then yesterday I wanted to record a tutorial on the green nails, like a very pastel ones. So no, there's no color which I don't like to do it. On the clients, I like to experiment and try different things. Then I've got, do you ever work on natural long nails or do you strictly work on extensions? Yes, I do work on the natural nails. There is tutorial also on the salon nails folder playlist where there's lots of tutorials on the natural nails. So basically what I'm doing when the client comes in, if their natural nails are long enough, or even not long, they can be shorter but nice and strong, I would always suggest to go for a gel polish if they don't want them overly too long, because they will grow with the time. So I'm really big fan of working on the natural nails. And I need to go back to the question from yesterday because it's amazing. But check the playlist from the salon nails because I'm showing like what products I'm using for the natural nails. And they working on the natural nails is slightly different than working on the extensions. I would say it's even more challenging than working on the extensions, because the extensions we've got like a fake tip. And to the fake tip, everything like sticks in so well because it's a plastic, it's a fake tip. When we're working with the natural nails, things become much more difficult because the natural nail is a natural thing which works, which got some oils, which is changing the shape. So it is really extreme, and I will show you guys more tutorials from the salon when I'm working on the natural nails, and I will try to pick up also the clients which are more challenging. You know, when I'm doing tutorials on my nails, I would say, maybe because I'm doing them so often, I would say my nails are kind of easy-ish. They're pretty strong and they're easy, but quite often we get a really difficult clients because the nails are biting, or the shape is really misshaped, or their fingers like or their nails are weak, or their nails are really strongly curved. So lots of different challenges when we're doing a client's nails, and I'm definitely going to record once we're allowed to work on the clients. But let me read the question from yesterday. And the question is, I'm trying to find it. There we are. So okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to read the name right because it's not in English. I think it is Kateriva A. Hello, my beautiful Dorota. I need to ask you about a problem that I'm facing with one of my clients. We used to do gel overlay and infills on her natural nails for a long time, and when we had no problem at all. The last two times, I'm facing problems with liftings on her free edges. I don't know what is happening. I haven't changed gel, technique, or anything else. Can you please help me? Yes, I will try my best to help you because this is awesome question. So basically, when we starting doing the let me just gel overlay and infills. Okay, so they started doing with the gel overlay. So when the client comes in, they've got nice short nails and we're working on the natural nail and we are doing the gel overlay. First time everything's last perfect and there's no trouble, the nails are pretty short. Then eventually client comes back for the rebalance and it is okay again, and by the third time the nails are coming off from the free edge. So there could be few issues. The first issue could be the lifting of the product from the free edge, which you didn't kind of catch it and it wasn't removed, so it kind of goes deeper and deeper. When we're working with the natural nail, we have to be extremely careful when cutting those free edge, because if there is any loose place, this place is going to catch those air, and then what is happening? I love my funny demonstrations. No, I need 2 pieces of the paper, cameraman. Don't want to bend this. Oh, I've got it. Thank you, I've got it. So the hard product is hard, and this is on top of the natural nail, and this is a natural nail. When the natural nail is dry, as is in this shape, and then the natural nail, and we've got this product here as well. So your client has to help you as well. Okay, so we've got the natural nail, and the natural nail is perfectly attached to the nail, but then your client is going to do a cleaning, like a really rough cleaning, and she doesn't use the glove. The nail is absorbing the water and is expanding, pushing the product a little bit. The product stays there, and then when the natural nail is dry, what it does, it shrinks, and what is happening is separating from the product. So that would be a first issue, which will be on your client side. To fix that, the client will need to keep moisturizing the nails with the cuticle oil, like keep them really good condition, so they are not working so extremely. And of course wear the gloves as well, because if they wouldn't be soaked so much, they wouldn't absorb so much water, they wouldn't change it, like they wouldn't go bigger, smaller. So that's one of the first issues I find it on the clients, and then you cannot do anything about it. It's not your fault, and we need to understand that quite often it isn't our fault. Clients needs to help us with the nails. I mean, we're putting something on top of the natural nails, and this is hands, this is not hair, this is not eyelashes, like where we don't touch them. We work with our hands constantly, so they need to really help us, and aftercare explanation will be a key for your clients. So definitely lots of cuticle oils and the gloves. If that would solve the problem, this is your answer. So that will be like the clients working too much in the water and the nails constantly shrink and then expand, shrink, expand, shrink, expand. So that's one of the issue. The next step, so what I'm usually doing, like, because of course we try to fix the problem from our side as well. Sometimes it is necessary just to clip this natural nail and start again. So you would build a fresh extension, because they are never going to be perfect intact. This is just those type of nails and the client's lifestyle, and they are not going to change it. So you will do probably 3 infills, and unfortunately then you will need to cut the free edge and do the sculpting or extension on the tips, because this is not going to change. But when I'm doing my clients' nails, I quite often file it as well, and try to kind of file and blend any lifting from underneath. So what I'm doing, I promise I will cover the subject once we allow it, and I will be able to show you on a real client, like once I do rebalance a couple of times, I will definitely cover this subject more. But when I'm filing the nails, gosh, this is hard to show. So they are the natural nails. I'm not going to hold my file this way when I'm shortening the nails, because then I would just file this part. Gosh, I'm trying to do as much visualization as I can. Let me do this way. So this is the natural nail.
Beyond my finger.
Huh? No, it would be difficult, cameraman, thank you. So imagine this nail is separate. If you would file like this, you wouldn't get rid of that. What I'm doing is, I'm quite often, yes, I'm taking away a little bit of the side walls, but you need to compromise. Like, I mean, if you've got difficult clients, the shape of the nail is not going to be a perfect competition nail. Like, that's the truth. Like, you know, the stuff what they teach us sometimes in school is not necessarily practical when we're working with the clients, because there is no such a solution like one fit all. So what I'm doing with those kind of nails which separate from underneath, I would take a file and I would file like more kind of at this angle. So I'm also filing away any loose places of the natural nail. So this will be gone. You can see that the paper is sticking out in here, and this will be gone, and it will be more blended into the gel or acrylic which is on top of it. I find it very helpful, and this way my clients' nails don't separate at the free edge. But I promise I will do the tailored video on that, because it's one of my favorite questions. I have been struggling with this for, I would say, even a good few years before I discovered like how to kind of fix it and how to improve it. And another thing as well, when the nails are really flexible and like kind of expanding and shrinking, I would suggest you would use more flexible product as well. So I wouldn't be a fan of so hard product like builder gels or like acrylics, because this product sits solid on top of the nails. It doesn't work with the nails, it's just solid. So we need something which is going to bend together with the natural nail as well. Of course, the extensions are not going to be as long then and the natural nails, because this product is not going to have as much strength, but it has the flexibility, so it's working together with the natural nails. So yeah, that's this questions. Now, just a reminder, guys, keep sharing the channel or this live video or any other video, then write in the comments down below for your chance to win one person a D-liner brush, which is awesome for a nail art and line work. And also we are giving away one stroke training level 2 with a fantastic advanced designs like and lots of different shape of flowers as well. Now I've got another questions here. Oh gosh, I've got lots of to catch up. Then I've got Ganga saying that she's hashtagging me on Insta. I will check it later on as well, definitely. Guys, if you want to share your work as well, just hashtag Dorota Palicka, and I will be able to see it on the Instagram as well. I've got Roxanne sending love and respect from Baltimore, #1 fan always. Thank you so much. I've got Lindsay, my husband and both watch you. He is my biggest fan and helps me, so he loves to watch others with me. Okay, so I've got the same situation, like, and it's really so nice to see it, like, especially that he's away. I can talk it now about him as well. This is awesome to see the husband supporting you so much as well. Like, and I love about Patrick that when I started the career as well, like, so he was taking care of Olivia when she was little, like when we opened up the salon, when I was away for competition, he was like there all days, or even when I was away for the trainings, he was waiting like in a car, you know, sometimes 10 hours for me to finish the training. So it is so great to see this support. And he was always the person, like, when I did the set of the nails, and I always take, this is a great tip for you guys as well. So when I'm taking a picture of the nails, I was zooming it in with the camera, because a human eye can see only so much, the camera can pick up much more mistakes. So I was zooming those pictures in, and he was breaking it apart, and he was the one which always gives me the honest opinion. He's like, you know, this is wonky, this is ugly, this is misshaped, you've got too much product there, this doesn't look right. But I know it was not because I don't know, he wanted to do something to upset me, but it was to improve my work and to get better, and that was the honest, like, opinion. So this is always very helpful if we've got them on our side as well. And I've got Jen started working on my wedding nails and how I'm going to do mine, and my girls signs everyone dresses different colors. I want to do the roses with the 3D ball rose in the middle. Can you do a video? I will try. Tell me when is the wedding. see, yeah, tell me when it's a wedding and I will try to do it. I have done not the roses. I could do it. There is a tutorial. I'm doing a 3D roses with the pearl inside. So there is tutorial on that, and there is tutorial on a sugar flower where I have encapsulated in a bowl like a caviar beads as well. That might be useful. I promise if I will have a time before your wedding, I will record it as well, and I will put it on the request list. I've got some op coming up, so it might be difficult, like, but after recovery, like, definitely I'm going, this is one of the first video I'm going to do it, for sure. Then I've got, why do we use special brushes to build up acrylic nails? You need, I think we have answered this question as well, like, you need a decent size brush for be able to pat your acrylic down, to be able to do it. With the smaller brushes, I think it will be just so time consuming and much more difficult. There are certain tools provided for certain things. And then I usually sculpt nails. Nigel, do nails on tips last your clients as long as sculpted set? Yes, I think so. It's depending on the client as well. To be honest, a 90%, 95% of my clients receive the nails on tips. The sculpted nails take much more knowledge. The sculpted nails, I think, looks better. The sculpted nails take longer time, and the sculpted nails cost more money as well. I think it is something which not every client sees the difference as well. So most of the clients choose extensions on the tips, like a standard kind of service. I would love to do more sculpted nails, definitely. But the lasting time, I would say, is a kind of similar, usually sculpted a little bit better and a little bit longer, but still kind of similar if they done both correctly. Then I've got make a tutorial on making acrylic nails. There is a playlist with the acrylic nails, and I will try to record a little bit more of the acrylic nails as well, once or sometimes. Then I've got Lonnie, what do you do if you have a client whose nails keep lifting due to oily nail beds, even after dehydrating? It is a gel overlay on natural nail. Her nails only last like 1 week and they pop off. I have one client like this. Pamela, I'm talking about you if you're watching this video. And we have been struggling with this client for years as well. Finding the right product for her very thin, oily and flat nails, and finally I find the solution, and I can really recommend it from the bottom of my heart. Like, I'm not the person which, I don't know, try to push a sales on the stuff like that. Honestly, I can, you know, guys, me, I'm working with different brands as well, but this stuff is amazing. It's called Upvoted Soak of Bullier Gel, and if you want, like, her nails lasted like a maximum 2 weeks, and it was always a lifting or something. Like, doesn't matter what I did, doesn't matter if before I start filing it, we have dehydrated the nails, extra dehydrated, primer twice, I have blended everything extremely well. Like, definitely cured the product right. Like, there was no way it was lasting well, and it was more due to the fact that first of all they're very oily, and secondly they're so bendy that the hard product was just separating from so weak nails. So with this product, the nails lasted on Pamela easily 3 to 4 weeks. I'm actually curious because when we went into the lockdown, she had her nails done in December, and I'm actually going, once we allowed to open, I'm going to get a feedback from her how long did they lasted her without all the infill. But this was a really great game changer for me on the natural nails. Then I've got another question. Hello from Sweden. Hi. Thank you, Steph, so much. And good luck, crossing the fingers for the 2 lucky people today, like one to win the D-liner brush and the other person to win the 1 stroke level 2 brush. Then I've got Christina. Would you tell me, please, how much of my natural nail play has to be grown out before I make a new nail? Depending. If you've got a really good condition natural nails, and they are not overly too long. So say like on those two nails, my natural nails are halfway extension, and I will probably cut them and start fresh just because I'm going for a very sharp coffin nails, and my nails are pretty curved, so eventually they will really be hard to shape a nice shape. That's the reason why I'm cutting them. But if your natural nails, you're wearing them kind of shorter, there's no need. Like I've got some clients which obviously now it's changed due to the lockdown because they snap them or other things, but sometimes I have the clients like where we kind of done the rebalance for the 3 years, like, or 5 years, and never remove those nails, never start fresh set of the extensions because there was no lifting, there was no trouble with the nails. So if your nails are intact, if they all good, like easy to clean, no lifting, you can carry on like as many years as you wish. I usually explain it as well, like with the hair color, because sometimes clients think like, oh, maybe we should take them and off and start again or give them a break. It's the same like with the hair color. You kind of just do the weave. Thanks, Patrick. He brings the heater. It's so freezing. Like it wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad before, but now I'm like really cold because obviously the salon is shut, so it's getting really cold in here. I've got my personal heater. Is it on?
Okay.
Ah, is the plug. Sorry guys, I'm just getting warmer. Yes, so yeah, there is no need of taking it off if they all intact. We only would take them off if you would like to go longer and you cannot shape them properly or there is some issues with it. You're very welcome. I'm trying to reply all the messages. Now, the cost of the D-liner brush to New York is almost $50 total. One day I will buy it. Yes, like I don't know how much. I think it is with the shipping because the brush itself is $14.99. So yeah, that's definitely include the shipping. And as I say, I'm so sorry guys, the shipping costs are unbelievable. Like, and we had so many parcels when obviously you guys paying $14.99 for postage, and then we have been charged like in a post office like even 60 quid for a parcel, or like £20 for a parcel. So in most cases we add up on top of it. And then I've got Patricia. Hello, I just started with Builder gel in a bottle and I love it, but I want to start with hard gel. I have learned so much from you. Thank you. I love watching your videos. I'm glad. Yeah, gel is a really, I love working with the gel, and I think the main reason for it is the smell, because you can create a same beautiful nails with acrylic and same beautiful, same looking nails with the gel. So the final results can be exactly the same. But I think the main reason why I'm not the fan of the acrylic is the smell of it. And I'm also sensitive as well to the uncured product, and I feel like with the gel we are less likely touching the skin around the nails, while with the acrylic, because of the size of the brush, even if we're working very carefully, I think there is more accidental touch of the nail folds with the acrylic. And then obviously the gel is instant cure in the lamp, so after 60 seconds the product is cured, while acrylics set with 3 minutes, but a full cure can last up to 48 hours. So you're wearing uncured product, like, and I'm really sensitive, so I need to watch for that. That's the main reason why I'm not working as often with the acrylics. And then I've got another question. Colleen, I can't yet buy professional products, so which non-professional brush would you recommend it for hard gel application? It's a hard question to answer. I have been a beginner nail technician as well, okay? And I have spent, I don't know, £6 on a brush. It wasn't like maybe a professional brush. I spent £6 on it. The brush lasted me half a year. After half a year, I spent another £6, so that was £12. After another half a year, I spent another £6. And carry on. So within 2 years' time, I had to buy 4 brushes, £6 each. And then this brush I got in here, guys, you don't lie, This brush is probably 7 years old. One brush, 7 years. Because I only changed brush twice once I got this one. So I do recommend it sometimes. Get it at professional stuff and do take care of it. At first one is good to get a crappy one because we might by accident left it in the sun and it will cure, or we might by accident like break a bristles. But I cannot like the brushes which I was using was a nylon flat brush. It was pretty large brush, but I wouldn't go back. I have even no clue where you can buy it as well because it's been years when I use it, this kind of stuff. And I have done this mistake myself, like even I explained it I think in a live the live which we done it 2 times ago. Acrylic paints, like I bought a pack of the acrylic paints which was very cheap because I got like 12 colors in there, but they were useless. They were so oily I wasn't able to even get a nice result. So eventually I bought those paints, and you're better off buying only 3 colors. Better. I'm not saying necessarily like something professional might be better. Sometimes we can get some cheaper options as well, or the same quality product as well, but it is really rare. So you have to really watch it. And like with the nail stuff, there is so many mistakes. Even now, I was doing tutorial on some pigments, the fashion eyeshadow shape, but I discovered, okay, gosh, I'm too many things in my mind, sorry. Even the eyeshadow chrome powders. They look so awesome, 2 colors, and they pretty cheap, but they don't give good results. They don't stay on as well on the nails. So it was a mistake of buying this product. And then if I would bought from the professional like site, they wouldn't sell me the product which is not going to last. But I find the way how to use the eyeshadow chromes, and I hope we will manage with the time to record the tutorial to show you how to use this type of chromes, because it was a product which I feel I waste my money on. So yeah, I hope that's helped with this question. And let me see the next one. Hi Michelle, hi Steph, colorful. Thank you guys. I learned how to make flower by watching your tutorial. I'm glad you did learn it, the flowers. And I'm going to recreating the snake skin tutorial. Hi Sheila. Okay, then I've got Sheila's asking if I would like to distribute your products in Denmark. How do I do that in Denmark? I'm not sure. So basically, Nail Perfect isn't my brand. I'm just a distributor of it. But drop me an email on ibiza@hotmail.co.uk, and I will check for you if there is a distributor in Denmark. If there is already someone, it might be pretty difficult. I know they are distributors of the Nail Perfect, like definitely in Australia and like few other countries like Italy, Netherlands, like I mean Iran, Ireland. So there are some countries which I think it's 28 countries in total where the Nail Perfect has the distribution in there. But just drop me an email and I will try to find it down for you, and then I will get in touch with the head office for you. Then I've got Niels Hope, listening and cooking lunch. I'm actually hungry as well. I can feel my tummy rumbling. Patrick managed to eat it. I didn't. I was like, okay, no, I have to put my face on before we came in. Can you show which nail art you have on your nails right now? So on my nails, I've got Baby Boomer with Silver Glamour, which is absolutely amazing pigment. And I've got also a Swarovski Crystal Pixie. I will try to come to the camera. I will see also how it looks. So this looks absolutely amazing on the nails. I have recorded a tutorial of that, and it should be available soon. Yes, soon. And then on my other hand, I was hoping to do the video for a Gucci design. So that's a Gucci nail. I didn't record it yet. And then on this nails, I've got gold French, but only on 4 fingers. because I have recorded tutorial for you guys how to do a gold chrome French nail. So this is to come up as well on the channel. I have been really busy like trying to do as many tutorials as possible for you. So I'm really excited to share those ones because lots of tips, useful information in there. Then I've got another question. Can you show which, Steph, what are the difference between the two one-stroke brushes on your website? Really good question. And remember guys, share this live video, share the channel, or in general, share any of your favorite videos from this channel, because we will pick up tomorrow, once the live video is processed by the YouTube, we will pick up one winner to get our D-liner brush and one winner to get our one-stroke training level 2. Now, the difference, Steph, between the two brushes is the level 1 brush is a bigger size. It's for someone who's just starting their experience with the one stroke, and they need to really learn how to pick up the paint. Because when we're picking up the paint on the one stroke brush, you have to have one side of the brush with one color and the other side of the brush with the second color. That's why it's a little bit larger. I mean, it is still small, but it's a little bit larger, so you can really pick up the two colors, and you've got those separate line in between them. They are easier to blend because of the size. And so the petals, you wouldn't be able to get like a really complicated look with the one stroke, one brush, because of its size. But it's very extremely useful on getting those mix ratio of your paints and on picking up these paints, because this is crucial. Without that, we are not able to paint a one stroke. So that's a level 1. And then D Master, the level 2 one stroke brush, is probably half of the size. It is half of the size, like this. So yes, half of the size, 100%, half of the size of the, even less. Is even.
Do you want to?
I've got one. Yeah, actually we could show it. Yeah, well, guys, Patrick will bring all 3 brushes maybe, and I will show you to the camera the difference in between those brushes. So the D Master is even more than half of the size of the one stroke level 1 brush, and it's for those. So once you have mastered how to pick up the paint, yeah, this is your level 2, the second brush, because you know how to pick up the paint, and it's so easy for you. You know how to hold your brush. You can do it even on such a small brush. You can still pick up 2 colors. And then it is amazing because it's so small that you can paint even like really complicated petals and layers.
And show closer if you want.
I will need to open.
Yeah.
So maybe you could open it,
yeah,
and then show it. So yeah, so Patrick will show you guys the very close to the camera, then you will be able to really see the difference in the sizes of the brushes. And especially when they all 3 together, I think it is easier to find the difference in between them. Ganga, I'm the 12-year-old girl. I tried to recreate your nail art and I sent it you that on Insta. I will have a look definitely on the work now. But sometimes I'm taking like a few days to replay on all the messages, and especially on Instagram I'm really horrible. But on the YouTube as well. But I will definitely look into that. Hi boss. Hi Niels. Oh my! I don't feel okay. I've got cameraman in here. So we've got. Gosh, it might be hard. Yeah, that's it. So the one which says Dorota Palicka on it. Yeah, that's perfect.
Show.
Just leave it there. Perfect. No, go back. More. Yes. No. Sorry.
Doesn't want to zoom in.
I think this one, because then you've got white background. Stop. Stop. And hold it there a little bit more to the middle and higher, because then there is white background. Perfect. Okay. It can, yes, perfect, awesome. I think they are most visible there. Stop it there. So the first one, which says Dorota Palicka, is the one stroke level 1. So that's the largest one, yeah? Then in the middle, you've got the D Master, which is much smaller. You can see the difference in the size now when they are 2 together. And then the one which is hardly visible is a D liner. So it is a very pretty small brush for the nail art. So that's the difference. I hope that's the question which Jen gives me as answer. It's really fully and good. Now I've got nails. It is true that full cover tips are actually bad to wear for a long time because you don't allow your natural nail to breathe. Okay, so first part is true, second part is not true. First of all, yes, full well tips can be damaging. So we're talking about the press-on nails. That can be damaging for wearing on the natural nails, depending what technique you use. If you use the glue to stick them in, how you are taking them off, you usually pull them off. So yes, this is damaging to the nail plate. Is it true because they don't allow your nails to breathe? No, it's not true. The nails don't breathe. They don't have a lungs. They are not breathing. Like they can be cut, they can be filed, they can have the product on because they are not breathing. Breathing. Oh gosh,
Breathing.
they don't have a lungs. They don't breathe. Is that the correct pronunciation? Sorry guys if I have said this word wrong. Breathe, oh, breathing. Okay, no, I might say it's wrong. Doesn't matter, they don't have a lungs, definitely. Nails don't breathe. Same here, they don't breathe. That's why we can cut them, that's why we can use straighteners, that's why we can put the color over them. And if you have the color on your hairs, you don't strip the color off because you want to give your hair a break and you want them to breathe. You keep the color, you just get your roots done. And same with the nails. You're better off keeping the nails all the time. I'm talking about the proper nails, like where they build up, either acrylics or gels, not the press-on nails. Acrylics or gels, you get the roots done only, which is a growth. And this way the nails can be nice, healthy condition if you've got good nail technician, and of course if you take care of them as well. But there is no such a thing like we need to give a break to the nails. But press-on nails are, that's maybe why I don't sell the press-on nails. I love doing them, but you would really need to put them on professionally in a matter to don't damage your nails, because what you would do, you would get maybe a gel overlay or a base overlay, some kind of product which will protect your natural nail plate, and then the press-on nails on top of it. Then there are some special peel-off bases which are not as damaging to the nails, but using a glue like sticking the press-on nails, I think it is pretty damaging. For my tutorials, quite often I'm using Olivia as a hand model, and we use blue tack. So this is like a temporary fix just to take a picture. I'm not gluing them with the glue. We just use a tiny bit of a sticky plastiline to stick the nails on, take a picture, and then straight away off, no damage to the nails. So that's for a picture purpose. Good idea if you guys want to build up a portfolio, especially now when we're not allowed to work on the clients. And then another question. Do you ship to USA? Yes, we do ship to USA. Really expensive shipping. I'm so sorry, $14.99. But yeah, that's what the post charge us. But my nail broke and it's maybe 60% grow out now. Okay, I'm lost with this question. Christina, I'm sorry, I'm lost with this question. My nail broke and it's 60% grow out now. If my nail would broke, I would either sculpt the extension to match it to the rest of the nails, or I would shorten the rest of the nails so they kind of match as well, as depending what would you like to do. And then Dorota, what is the difference to potted gel color to bottle gel colors? Okay, this is a good question as well. What is the difference, Lucy? What is the difference to potted gel color to bottle gel color? The pot color is a pure gel, it's a paint-on gel. They really highly pigmented, like really extremely highly pigmented, the Color Plus gels. And then the gels from the bottles. So New Perfect had, I think in general, most of the brands had more kind of like a hybrid gel polish, which was a hybrid, a mixture. It wasn't like a pure gel in a bottle. And they was really easy to be soaked off. Now we've got more of a gel in a bottle as well, but they aren't as highly pigmented. Like I feel the gels from the pot are more pigmented, definitely, and they are stronger as well. So see, I would be scared to use the gel polish on top of the design and don't apply top coat, but I'm okay to use my paint on French gel or Color Plus gels and don't apply the top coat, because they are stronger products, they are more pigmented, they are better to do the baby boomer as well. And obviously we've got the red, blue, yellow, white and black, and with these 5 colors you can get any color, like, so it is pretty handy as well. Also, there was a question about the color chart as well. So this is a color chart which I got in a salon. There is lots of different kind of colors and it's full, but this color chart is going to be so I even don't show you guys, and I'm in process of doing the new color chart. Okay, so that's all the upvoted colors, and I had a few of you asking me, they actually some new colors I need to fill up as well, and yeah, you can see it. Definitely my favorite one is 155. That's a sweet side. And I had the question in the comments as well about the products not in stock. So let me talk about it in a minute. 155 sweet side, my favorite one. Then 158, amazing. The glitters, I need to get a hand on them because we are not doing the clients. I don't use as many, but I really need to. I think the 189 is amazing. 188, like I really need to do some set of the nails. 178 looks really nice as well. Here, of course, I love my black. 183 is like one coat black, amazing. 173 white. 171 is really nice color. 169, the sexy gray. 165. So there is a lot, like I need to fill up more colors in there, but you can guys see it. And I think on the live video it's hard to show the colors as well. So maybe one day, especially once I finish the color chart, I will show you all the colors. Now, in a matter of stocking the product, as you guys know, we are based in UK, and United Kingdom has left the European Union because we had the Brexit, and now we've got problems. So normally when we was placing our order to the main factory, we was receiving the order within 4 days maybe. We knew it, there might be some problems due to the Brexit, and there might be problems with the deliveries, there might be problems with the borders, and there might be lots of problems in general. So we have invested all the money. I mean, keep it in mind, guys, like we are small business, and we have spent all the money, especially now, like, you know, being closed as well, like no income coming in from salon and the expenses has to be paid. So we have spent all the money which we had to invest in stock, and we have buy as much stock as we could because we knew it for the first few weeks there will be a problem with the deliveries and with the orders. So what's happened, like straight away after the Brexit, we have placed an first order. So that was in first week of January. We are almost at end of February, so that's 2 months ago. This parcel still not arrived. It is 2 months delay on receiving our first order after the Brexit. I have no clue where the parcel is. It seems still be in Europe, and I have no chance of receiving it. So the factory obviously is trying to get the parcel back to them. Then we have placed another order because we thought, okay, it could be a single parcel. So I thought, okay, let's place another order. We have placed another order. Same things happen as well. So that was a parcel from the end of January. It's still on the way to us, and I have no clue where this parcel is. I know I'm not the only one distributor in UK which is facing those problems with the products. It's nothing to kind of get you scared, guys, but at the moment the salons are closed in UK, and I think it can be a really big problem. Like, we are out of stock on the so-called base gel, and if I don't get it by the time when we open the salon, like, I don't know what I'm going to use. We are out of the stock on the gel brush, 155 color, and obviously acrylic paints are out of stock now as well. So obviously every single day there is more product which is out of stock. Then we thought, okay, maybe we should try a different courier. So we have placed a third order. So imagine, like, we have spent all this money for the big orders and they didn't come yet, so we cannot sell it, guys, to you. And they are on hold on the borders somewhere because of the stupid Brexit. I'm so like angry because it's getting now a matter of desperation really to get the products to even to us, like when the salon open, and obviously to you as a client as well. So I hope we will manage to sort out this issue. If not, I don't know, like, honestly, but I know there's few.
So
Yeah, so we use a different courier, and I'm hoping to see maybe a progress with a different courier. If it will work, then eventually probably next week, hopefully next week or maybe a week after, we should get the stock of the first parcel coming in, and then I will find a way like how to what courier we could use to get more stuff in. If it doesn't solve that issue, I'm really scared, because from what I have read, there are some other changes which might come up in April, and there might be a really big shortage of the stuff in UK in general. Any kind of stuff, it don't need to be new related stuff. Like, I mean, obviously we don't buy the products from China, because if I would buy from China, like I would have all the stock because there is no rules change. But because we get our products from the European Union, we are in a big trouble. Like, I'm so stressed, guys, because of it. Like, I mean, obviously this is our only bread and bread and butter at the moment, the product sales, and we even don't have stock. So, and I know some of the other distributors which are facing the same problems. Like, they are waiting for deliveries from the Europe, and each of us have really stocked up as much as we could. Like, we have bought like as many base gels, as many fiber gels, as many brushes as we could afford to buy, and obviously slowly more and more product is out of stock, unfortunately. So hopefully we will sort that out. And then the date is Halloween. Oh yeah, okay, so Jen, yeah, I will do the tutorial for you, I promise. And I will, yeah, I remember reading it, A Nightmare Before Christmas themed dress. Send me a pictures, just drop me a picture on the messenger on the Facebook, and I will get some nice ideas, and I will do a tutorial, a wedding news for Jen. Then I've got another question, guys. Jen, yes, honestly, drop me a message, Han, and honestly, like I will do some tutorial, like imagine you there, and we will do some press-on nails, because it might be a really interesting tutorial as well. Now I've got colorful MD. Due to wrong body position and wrong hand pressure, I have chronic pain in my left arm. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to recover. What is your advice about right body posture? What should I be careful of? Absolutely amazing question, and I think I promise again we will. I need you, cameraman, probably, if the chair as well. So this is awesome question, and I will record the tiny tutorial only on this subject. So first of all, so maybe don't sit yet, but I'm going to need you. I should give him a haircut. He's really desperate, so I'm glad actually he's going to show his face on the camera. But the desk, okay? So if you could show underneath how my neck's sitting there. Oh, let me just take this up. So there we are. So the cameraman is going to show you guys my legs, okay? There we are. They are nice and straight. And even if I want, there is no way I can cross over. So this is the best desk ever. My first desk, I could put my legs one on top of another, which was causing me to sit not straight. Okay, so I've got straight legs. Now let me turn. I will go higher so you can guys see. So I've got the chair. Oh shit, what the demonstrations we're doing here. Okay, so I've got the chair, and it has just a part to support my back. And when I'm sitting, I cannot cross over my legs. So this is my position. I'm sitting like this. Okay, so you can see it, guys. That's how I would sit. Sometimes I have to go and stretch my back so I can pull a little bit. Sometimes, like, you know, after a long day. And the chair got regulation height. So what I'm always doing, I'm putting it to the right height. So now I would be too low for my clients. I would be too low for my clients because my hands are in the wrong position. We need to be very careful. Gosh, it is really difficult to show it, but we will do it in a live video. It's difficult to do it, but we will do kind of a proper tutorial on it because it's an amazing question. You have to watch for a term, I don't know the English name of it, but if there's any Polish girl which knows how to say it, it's łokieć golfisty. Our cameraman is going to search. This is a really serious disorder as well, and can happen because of the constant pressure. So really important, don't try to lie your hands at the wrong angle on the desk, because this can be pretty damaging. So that's a one thing. So my proper height would be this way. So my full golfer elbow. Yeah, golfer's elbow. Yeah. Okay, so this could be one of the disorders as well. So my best position is just on the height of arm, so I don't have to go like this and press constantly these places, so I can easily rest my hands on the desk, okay? Then another thing is, I'm getting my back straight, my feet are straight, and now the clients, and that's where the problems are starting, okay? Cameraman, I need you, so just zoom it out, so I can see the cameraman a little bit as well. Because I know what's happened with your hand. So this is your left arm, and I show you the difference. So obviously cameraman is a big, okay, so cameraman is big, and now you can see it, his hands. Can you see his hands are straight? That is wrong. That's the first worst mistake your client can do it. Don't allow your client to do it. If you're trying to push a big furniture like a bed or a wardrobe, what you would do, you would straight your hands like this and you would push it. All the body weight is pushing it. And it's the same happening when the client is sitting like this and have a straight hand. The client cannot ever, sorry, this is really important. The client cannot have straight hand. If they've got straight hand, they are pushing all the weight into your arm. Which arm? Left. Our right hand is never sore from filing. You know, clients comes in and says like, oh, your hand must be so sore from filing. No, my hand is not sore from filing. My hand is sore from fighting with your hand. Okay, so the client hand never straight. It has to be bended. So the cameraman needs to come closer. He's big boy, so you need the chair maybe lower.
That's fine.
Oh, he's fine. Okay. So now you can see it. Go a bit side, just a little bit. Perfect. So now you can see it. His arm is bended. Okay. When his arm is bended, his hand is light, really light. But if he was
pressing there.
Yes, because
Not
all
there.
the yes.
I won't broke your fan.
Yeah.
Like you were done.
Well, I did actually broke my fan once on the competition from the stress, but that's a different story. Let's go back to the client's position because it's a crucial if we want to do our work. Okay, so oh, you got so warm hands. So his hand is very light for me, very light. I have no tension in my fan. I have no tension in all my shoulder. And also you're sitting straight. You don't want to do those kind of position as well, then fighting with the client. That's what caused all this pain and all these problems with it. So the client hand, you can also see, let's go side view, you can, and this banded, yeah? You can also see it, that's why I'm fan of those dust collectors. I love this dust collector because it has a perfect shape for holding the client's hand weight. So this way, like, and if he would put his hand there, I'm still going to fight with his fingers. But when his hand is exactly at the wrist place, at the highest point of this dust collector, like all the weight goes into the dust collector, and this hand is so light, I don't receive any weight from his hands and body into my left hand. Okay, so another tip I will give you as well. What is happening like quite often, so this is a good position, his hands are down, okay, his hands are down. I show you this view as well from my side, so sorry. So this is the good position, yeah, my hand is down, the wrist is here, my hand is down. And actually you will be a nail technician, will be better. So hold my finger and I show you. So this is good relaxed way. So you don't have to be, actually we need to challenge him one day, like a nails done by cameraman. We will do it in the summertime, yeah? Awesome. So my hand is really nicely relaxed and he doesn't have any weight. He doesn't feel it. But now, I don't see what he's doing. And I'm noisy client, sorry my clients, and I'm going like this. What he has to do?
Fight.
He has to fight. And he's fighting where? He's fighting with all this thumb. He's fighting all the way here. He's fighting with the left hand. Don't allow your clients to be nosy on what you're doing. What I usually do, so see if the client like is going like this, I stop working. I'm not fighting with the client. I just like take my hand away and I'm stop working. I know some clients got the difficulty and it's not a noisiness like that they want to just know what I'm doing. they've got difficulty to relax their hands, and quite often they are trying to help us because they're so helpful. They are turning the hand into the direction which is wrong, and this way they are causing us more trouble than help. So what my suggestion is, and it does really work with my clients, normally, again, I don't allow food, phones, and like touching, scratching. This is really important reasons for that as well. But for those clients, I advise to take a book and have a wee read of the book. Then she doesn't think what she's doing. Her hand is really relaxed. You can work on it, and then she's reading the book. She could watch me and maybe even a movie on her phone, or do something on her phone, like listen to and don't look on the news doing you working on their hands, because then they will go into the wrong direction and they really tense their hands. So this is important. Another problem, cameraman, can you go low as you can with the chair? Okay, so this is another problem. That's why the chair slide needs to be regulated both ways as well. If the cameraman is, if the client is too low, again, this is too heavy.
Going up.
Yeah, so the hand is going up.
And my shoulders will be sore quicker.
Your shoulder isn't as important.
Yes.
You're a client. After 1 hour.
And I will press stronger.
Okay. Oh, maybe.
Because it's, how long you can have hands like that?
Yes.
The
So,
few minutes will be shaking.
yes, and then
tiny.
hands become heavy.
So
Okay, so maybe that's the
either-
reason.
If I'm higher and have my hands down,
Yes, because
I
then
will
the hand.
not feel pressure here.
Okay, so this is actually, I never look at this way. What I find is that if my clients are too low with the chair, I'm feeling pain. So always the client needs to be at the kind of good height as well. So that means the hand needs to be bended and going more
Down,
down,
not up.
not up. Yeah,
Because blood's going down and the shoulders is
and then
so
the clients
high.
don't behave as well.
Because
Okay,
they have a
see?
need a rest.
Yeah, so that's
And
another
the back
good
is sore as well because of the hands so high.
Yeah, and of course you don't allow your clients to sit like this as well. They have to sit nice and straight with you, like, and if you, maybe I'm saying it as well because we are in a small town. We are in a great community where the people are more friendly, and they, I think I'm really lucky to have my clients. They really awesome clients. They really so understanding clients. They
Digital.
and I do really educate them. Yes, we do educate our clients. We do educate them how to wear the nails, what to do so they don't break. We do educate them that's a breakage is a mechanical damage. We do educate them how to sit properly and all those sort of things. And I think if you start talking with your clients as well, the way like, I'm really sorry, I love my job and I need you to help me, and we need to sit in the right way so I'm able to do my job. Otherwise my shoulder is just all broken and I'm not able to do my job anymore. So definitely a matter of the communication. But I hope these tips, guys, helped you. And I'm really always like checking. I don't mind one client, you know, sitting this way or like looking what I'm doing. But after you got few clients, definitely the strain is unbelievable. Like, and I had a girl, Aga, if you're watching as well, Agnieszka, when she came in as well to the salon, she was sometimes, I know how hard it is because I was the same. I was shy to tell it to the clients as well, and she was shy as well to tell the clients like, please relax your hand. And also, how many times you can say relax your hand, relax your hand. So we start to explain why we need to relax those hands, like why these hands cannot be heavy. And once we have told our clients that if they are not going to relax their hands, we might not be able to do our job. We might become like jobless, you know, because of the body and health damage. So definitely say it. And if they will see it this way, I think they will try to help as well, especially with the regular clients. And as I say, we got most of the regular clients, so they're amazing in here. And yeah, I hope that's helped, guys. Yes, enough, you can go. You can go. Bye. So that's why I'm not the happiest about how this dust collector collects the dust, but I'm happy how it is profiled for the client's hands. Okay, so watch. Okay, so yeah, this is a fantastic question, and we will record definitely more detailed tutorial as well, maybe with Olivia as a model. But also, guys, reminder, there is a D-liner brush to win for one person who keeps sharing our channel or this live video, and one person will win one stroke training level 2 with amazing designs. Let's go to the next questions. So that was the colorful MB question. Absolutely great question. Okay, I've got Lindsay. Oh, Lindsay. You can help the shipping. That is out of, yeah. Like we try as much as we can. Then I've got Lindsay. You do it out of the kindness of your heart. International shipping is international shipping. It is expensive. Yeah, it is really expensive. We trying our best. Are you my makeup artist too? No, I'm not the makeup. No, I'm not. No, I'm not the makeup artist. I don't think so. But I'm trying to see even my face. I'm trying to kind of use a common sense, like that kind of art sense. So obviously I'm old, not old, like, but I'm in a middle age, and I'm having some wrinkles. So I need to kind of push these wrinkles out. So I would use like a highlighter in those places. I would use a little bit highlighter under my eyes and then on wrinkles here and here. And those highlighter would make those wrinkles less visible. Then the bigger parts, I would put the darker color to make them less visible. And it is kind of arty part I'm doing when it comes to the makeup. And I found also of less is more, so you know, not over the top. It is quite heavy, but also natural looking as well. But I enjoy doing a makeup like and those kind of stuff. Sheila's is going to email me. Yeah. Then I've got Colleen. Thank you for answering my questions. I'm artist, so I have tons of different brushes, and I always prefer better quality items. I would like to buy the Nail Perfect application brush you always use. So unfortunately, at the moment, it is out of stock. And then here I've got a question about the forms when they back in stock. I hope as soon as possible. They was supposed to be back in stock in January. Unfortunately, we've got 2 months of the delays on receiving the goods, and I don't see things looking good unless the second courier will behave better. And this is all due to the Brexit. Then I've got Vanessa from Argentina. Hi, Vanessa. English is my second language as well. Then I've got Niels. Yeah, then I've got Diana. I've learned a lot. I have been doing nails for 20 years now, and I'm having a hard time creating a channel. Do you have any advice for channel starters? I don't. I think you should speak with the cameraman because he set up our channel. So basically, it was all spontaneous. Like cameraman just says like, oh, just put some video up on the channel, and that was when 8 years ago, first video.
Even 10 maybe.
I don't know, maybe not as far as 10, 8.
No? So 8 minimum.
Maybe. I will need to check on the YouTube. Like, I think the first video was up 8 years ago. It was just like, we just put wherever. Then there was a second attempt where we have put a video, which actually got the most views, because it's about 350,000 views. And that was recorded when we recorded the first DVD training.
25th.
2011, 10 years ago. Oh yeah, 25th of October 2011, 10 years ago the channel was open, but we wasn't active, like we wasn't active at all. It was the cameraman idea to open the channel, and we just put 1 or 2 videos.
The salon at the same time, so
yeah, we opened
was too busy.
2 years before that we opened the salon as well.
That's why he was busy.
Yeah, so anyway, we have set up the channel. We wasn't posting regularly, so I don't think so I would be a great person to give advice on like how to run the channel. But because we still got like 45,000 followers only. I mean, only, and a lot, I would say. I'm happy.
Yeah, we're happy.
It's awesome. Like I can see the biggest progress because for a few years there was only like a 10,000, and then it grows obviously now when we post more regular. No, but the biggest advice I can give you, like, and tips on running the channel is that you need the equipment. You need someone who is able to do the post-production of the videos for you. And ideally, I would love to, guys, if I would, my dream is to have a studio, like recording studio, not a living room where we have to take everything out from the drawers and put it on the table. We have to set up all the lighting and everything, then do the recording and then tidy up everything so we can have a normal living room. In a salon, there is no way of recording, like, because obviously the salon, when it's open, it is open, like, and the clients are constantly walking it, so it wouldn't be as great experience because of the noise as well. And it's also freezing cold in here. It's so hard to heat up, like the salon. So it would be very difficult to record it in there, but I would suggest you start up like small and post regularly. Definitely, you need a good lighting. We've got the ring lights, we've got 2 extra lights and a house recording, and then we've got the camera stand, which is really important as well, because you don't want too much shakiness in the videos. And it's depending what style of videos you like to do. I'm kind of person which likes to show the real stuff, like, you know, not cut out videos where the set of the nails takes, I don't know, 15 minutes and we get a beautiful painting. It doesn't happen like this. You know, there are certain types of the nails which we're able to do it very quick, and certain type of the art takes ages to create. That's why I prefer those real-time videos. What else about setting up the channel? I think the consistency, like once we start putting consistent content in there, like all the time, I could see the biggest growth in there, and you need someone with you to be able to do it. I think if the one person is only doing it, it might become sometimes like, oh, I don't feel motivation, or I'm feeling like I don't know, like sometimes cameraman has to, it is a lot of work, like definitely it is a lot of work. So but good luck, like with opening the channel as well. Okay, let me see what other questions I've got, guys. Also, you can keep sharing the video as well to win the wee prize. I've got, I hope, Niels, that was the question you mean, like for a channel starters as a channels, how to open up the YouTube channel, not like how to do a new as a starter. Then I've got, is there any way I can send you a picture? Yes, Christina, you can just hashtag Dorota Palicka on Instagram, and then once a week usually I check all the hashtags and I see all your work as well. Yeah, and then I can look at the work as well. I'm glad you have learned so much. Then I've got, yeah, Lindsay, I'm hope the things will get sorted and everything will work out good. And yeah, Lisa, you catch me live. Yeah, so I've got Alexa having the same problem with the UK and German deliveries. It is a nightmare, really. Thank you. We try hard. 19 years together, Lindsay. Then I've got another question. Iris saying, oh my God, now I understand why I finish my job with pain in my shoulder on my hands. Yeah, this is crucial. Like, honestly, guys, this is so important. Hi, Nubia. Really important aspect. Angela, it's fine, you're late. Like, normally the live chat will probably finish, but we've got battery because cameraman have been organized today, and we can still keep going. So yeah, then I've got Grace saying that your live videos are easily the best. Thank you so much. Like, they are slightly different ones. We are not scary, but he's shy, Steph. Cameraman is really shy. You know, he's like a sweetheart and shy. And then I've got Paula asking, do you have a link for extractor fan, please? I don't have a link because they are out of stock as well. Like, it was so difficult. Actually, Before I had different fan and it was better and you cannot get it anymore. But this one I got it from eBay. Actually, I think it came from the Germany. No, this one maybe it didn't. Let me see. So it is, oh, it just says the model number here. I don't think so they're even available really, because I tried to get more. And I'm really struggling with finding the good fans. And I think if I will find some, we will stock them as well, probably. But this one says model number EST506. And it is 23 watts. Okay, so 23, that's a little. Let me check guys something, because I've got one with from the older fans, which I much prefer it, but I cannot buy it. Can you check how what thanks. If it says the watts? Yes, 22.
Between
18 to 22. Oh, that's surprising. This one is supposed to be stronger, but then this one, the other one was better, but they're not available anymore. Anyway, this one you can search. I have got it from eBay, and what you could do is you could search dust collector, and then the size of it. If you could pass me the, just so you don't get the mistake. Can you miarka?
Where from?
In the drawer, I think it's like a small one. The tiny one. You can't see it. Okay, it's fine. Forget it. I'm going to measure it, guys, for you. So, oh, we find it. Thanks. So I know on eBay they are fans which are half of the size. Don't buy them. They're rubbish. Like you could only squeeze one hand, and you won't like be able to work on both hands. Like sometimes, yeah. So the size of this fan is 30 centimeters. 30 centimeters by 28 and a half, 28 centimeters. So 30, 28, and the height is 11 centimeters. So 30, 28, and 11 centimeters. So that's the size of the dust collector, and this is a good size. Like, because I still got some room to put my gel in here, so I can put my gel, and I love it, like hold it like this, because then the gel doesn't move, so I can pick up it easily, and I'm not losing a time on holding the pot. I quite often use the cable from it as well, so I've got it here, the cable hold it. I'm not sure if it's visible in the camera. Let me do the side view. So this is another reason why I'm liking it as well. So I will do side view. That's it, it is visible now. So the gel is there, the cable holds it, and I can easily pick up the product from the pot, and the pot is not going to move. It's solid. So a much quicker application on the nails, definitely. That's another reason why I like it, but it also has the good size, so I've got some space on each side, so I can put my gems here, or tips if I need to, because when I'm doing the tips, actually this is good because you guys never see the full desk position. So I will keep answering your questions as well, if we manage to answer all of them. But in the meantime, I show you something which I might not be able to show you in the future. So when I'm getting the client sits in here, and like I've got everything in the same position. So when they come in, they would get their hands clean with the sanitizer, and I know where I've got everything. So I know here is my blue scrub, and I don't have to look at it. It's a blue liquid, yeah. And here I've got my UV cleanser, I've got my wipes, and then I've got the sponges. I know all the products, like my gel brush will be in this drawer, then my gels will be there. If I want to pick up the tip and a tip cutter, I'm going to take it out from here. So I know all the places where everything is in there. Then the tips are going on the sides, again, so they are not movable, and I can easily do the work. Here I've got some room for my glue, and I can cut the tips and then straight into the client's nails. So everything has to have a space, and this way we can save lots of time, like lots of time. Same my products, the colors are on the separate shelf, and here I've got only the necessary items. So it will be my cuticle pushers, it will be my universal airborne primer, and the other things. Then the files and the brush are going to be in a drawer together with the wipes. And of course, anything which is on the desk, that's minus used, and it cannot go to the drawer. In the drawer are only clean tools. Okay. And what else we've got in here? Sorry, I have lost the track where I am. I've got Lisa. Okay, we answered that. Then we've got. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up where I finished. Okay, we were talking about the fan. There we are. Now we've got Angela. Yeah, cameraman was visible today. I need to give him a haircut. Thank you, Lindsay. How do you storage your foil? Because I have so many and I don't know how to storage the foils. I'm bad. I'm not storing my foils correctly. So, cameraman, yes, they are foils on the second drawer. Can you see the foils? Yeah. So I've got the boxes, and basically I've got this isn't my desk. This is all empty, but I mean this is my desk, but not in my place. If you could just pass me 2-3 foils. Thanks. So I've got the shelf like this, okay, and in this shelf I've got some baskets, and then in the baskets I've got the foils. And I prefer the foils which are coming and packed in single way, because then they are really easy to store and really easy to find. This. Yeah, just put it away, don't break it, my skeleton.
I forget about that.
Oh, it's awful.
But it's nice.
It's nice, we can show them to the camera then. He's searching my drawers. That's out of acrylic. He lost his hand.
It's not finished. Oh, yeah.
No, he lost his hands. Okay, just put it away. So I'm showing the foils like in a wee baskets. Like I've got lots of wee baskets. I show you those baskets. Like I've got one in here. So I've got like a small baskets, and then I would have a full basket of the foil, full basket of the white glitter, full basket of the stud decorations, and they are all into these drawers, okay? Okay, I can give these foils back. And the other foils, sometimes when I get a single ones, they are in the clear foil. So then again in a basket, and they can be like all together in a basket, because putting them loose like to the drawer means like it's a really big mess. And then cameraman, you could also show a couple of the glitters from the shelves, and then on top, if you have watched, there's a video when I'm showing all the sound. Yeah, just just a couple of colorful ones, the glitters. Yeah, just give me 2, 3. So I've got 3 shelves. That's enough. 3 shelves when I'm holding some glitters, and I have separated them into the different colors. So I've got all my pinks in here, then some pinks, then some oranges. I will have a couple boxes of each color, and then I've got the shelf, and they are on the shelf, so they're very easy to reach. But a very important thing, you don't want to put them on the shelf which is exposed to the sun, because the sun can change the color of some of the glitters. So ideally you want to keep all your products away from the direct sunlight, okay? So that's how I'm storing all this stuff. Now the next question. Okay, I've got Fran. Can you give tips for working with long nails and how not to damage your nails while working with clients? Also, I love your live videos. So when you're working with the clients, see, my desk is not ready. I'm searching for a red finger tape. I think it might be upstairs, the new one. I don't have here. I don't have any here because it would be there. Definitely it's not there. It is upstairs, brand new, the finger tape. Okay, so when there's a video on how to use your nails when you've got the long nails to don't damage them, just search it, Palicka, how to use the nails. Really nice video, and you could also share this video with your clients as well, so they know how to behave it with the nails. And now I show you what I'm doing, so I'm not damaging the client's nails. So I'm not damaging my nails when doing the clients. Thank you so much. Okay, so so search this video. Also remember, guys, D-liner and the one stroke training going to the lucky winner who shares our live video or the channel tonight, and we will pick up the winner tomorrow. Now I've got those finger tapes, and what I'm doing, I'm wrapping always this finger together with my nail. Yeah, one, then this one, two, and then another nail which is always filed is this one. It's always here and here. So then you will just wrap those fingers as well. This one and this one. Now we sell them, but they're really expensive, and I'm not going to buy them again. And I'm not going to sell it to you because they're really expensive. You could search it maybe off from eBay. I find it out like, and those ones are really expensive, like I think it's $6.50, which is like not a chance, because I have seen it on eBay. I think you can buy it for £2 or something, so don't buy from us, honestly. I'm not going to stock it anymore because that's the price I was paying. So yeah, I just find out. Anyway, this is a flexi tape, which is awesome, and I think that's why it's not listed on the website as well. I only buy it for myself because I think it's too expensive, to be honest. But anyway, that's how I'm keeping my nails. So when I'm filing, because obviously when I'm holding the file, so this nail always gets filed, so does this nail always gets filed. And then when I'm holding client's hands, I'm really protecting their nail folds from any damage and any cuts. So always this thumbs. Have you ever had the thumb bleeding on the side? Yeah, busy Christmas period, like you're working crazy. It is sometimes so sore. Even the gloves doesn't help, like how many times the gloves have been ripped. So this is awesome. And normally I don't work with the gloves. Okay, gloves is, I would put the gloves on. Obviously now they are the COVID kind of stuff, yeah, so I would work more with the gloves. Normally before that, I wasn't wearing the gloves. And they are a more serious thing to watch about than the COVID, like, you know, like when there's a blood-to-blood contact as well. I'm really aware of it, and I'm putting my gloves on only in the situation when the client has an open skin, when I'm having an open skin. And that's why always is so crucial to use antibacterials and really good quality hand sanitizers, also tool sanitizers as well. Like what I always do is, well, like before I start doing the clients, I would sanitize their hands, and then after I finish the service, I would sanitize the hands as well. And each time I'm doing it with my hands as well, like just because I'm not liking to work with the gloves. This kind of gives me a little bit barrier as well of holding the client hand. But if you want, you could also put the pair of the gloves on top of this tape. So this is awesome as well, on top of the tape. But a thing which I have been always wearing, doesn't matter if it's a pandemic or not, I have been always wearing a mask. And the reason for it is the amount of the dust we are breathing in. So doesn't matter like if there is anything, we should always wear the mask. Like even after the pandemic, in 10 years time, we should wear the mask because of the amount of the dust we breathe in. Like check it, even like how much dust you've got on your desk after filing the client's nails. So keep wearing, like now everyone wear the mask. But if it would be not necessary, guys, keep still wearing the mask. Not from viruses, but from the dust. You really need to protect your chest, okay? So this is awesome stuff to protect your nails. Or you could wear the gloves as well, but again, prolonged exposure to the gloves. Say example, like if you're a nail technician as well, you shouldn't be wearing latex gloves. They might cause the allergies as well. Then you're buying neutral gloves, and then that's another problem in UK. Very hard to get the neutral gloves at the moment, because they are out of stock. So yeah, that's how you protect your nails. Now another question. I use my cell phone and 2 LED lights from Dollar Tree. I finally catch the live video. Hi, Carly. I'm glad you have learned a lot. Actually, guys, do you find it, like, I want to know, do you find those live videos useful? Like, I'm not going to spam you with those live videos. I'm thinking like to do it maybe at least 1 a month, sometimes maybe twice a month, like, so not too often. Usually it will be a weekend, but I need to know as well, like, if you are liking those kind of, you know, talking, because it's more almost like a talking with a friend, you know, having a wee chat, and let me know, guys, if you're finding those videos useful. It is snowing there. I have seen videos of places where there is so beautiful. Lisa, we had some snow last week. Now the snow is only on top of the mountains, but there was lots of snow in some parts of Scotland, definitely. Okay, light for your nail table recommendation. I have seen a long skinny silver one on Amazon. That's nail that you have used it. I think it attached to the table. Brightest is most important to me. Okay, the table light. So, again, I got this one from eBay. I don't have it, but I show you what other ones I have been using. So, this is normally all plugged in, but obviously because we are doing live not in the usual place, I need to show you if it's working or not. Oh no! Oh no, that's the lamp. Okay, I'm not going to be able to plug in because it has EU plug. And my EU plug is somewhere, so I need to wait for the cameraman to show you the brightness of this light. And then there's another light. I'm going to bring it. I used to have like a beauty lamp, the magnifying beauty lamp, and I find it was really good. The problem only with those arms is when we take in a client's pictures, we tend to twist it all over different sizes, and I have broke it eventually. So I was using a smaller light, and I show you guys what type of light. Gosh, I've got a mess now here. So that's another light which I was using before this one. Okay, so you've got the brightness, different brightness on this light. Okay, it's pretty strong enough, I would say. Let me just clean this mess because it starts getting really everything in here. Thanks. But then this light would be here. Then my blue strap. Okay, so this is a one type of the light, and you can go different strength, like brightness. I also show you this light as well, but I need the plug, and this is the polish plug I need, and I think I've got one there. Yes, the black one. Is it? No, that's a hair dryer. Okay, I don't have it then.
Anyway, the light is not visible because you have
Is it not
brighter
visible?
light.
Okay, cameraman says the light is not visible.
Or if they can type in the comments.
See, what I find it, I told you guys two difference. Sorry. So let me put this one aside, okay? This one, I would need to have it really like this to be efficient, okay? So this way, it is really lighting up place my workplace. But obviously, I'm not holding this light here, I'm holding it there, and what I feel that all the concentration of the light is here, and I'm missing the most important part there. So I feel like this light is a little bit too short, okay, to me. They're great, they're good prices, like, I don't know, £14 or something. Then this light was a little bit more expensive, but what I love about it, first of all, it doesn't take space on my desk, and then secondly, it's not, it's in the right place, exactly in the place where I need to see it, okay? So I do really like this light, and I got it again from eBay. I could try to search it and put it to the link in the comments maybe. Oh, I'm going to show you guys, I've got the, it has EU plug, so again, that's sometimes a bit annoying, like, because you need to, there we are. Okay, and I feel like because it's larger space here as well, like it's wider, the light goes on both sides. You can see it is catching the light even here and here, so it gives me more light. Okay, probably a kind of light which you can see the difference.
Yes.
Have you seen the other one?
Yes, but this one is
Better. It's more visible.
Stronger
Okay,
light.
so I really like this one. Don't break. Don't break. But anyway, I try to don't move it too much, because when I had my first one like this, I break it. I was moving it too much, so that's the minus side of it. But it's a really great light. We also got lots of spotlights on the ceiling. Just in this place, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16 spotlights. So we try to place them, that's the most of them is right on top of the desk, and that gives quite a lot of light as well. And the walls are white now as well, which means reflect the lots of light, and just in this part is 4 windows, so it's pretty bright. Okay, then I got, so this lights, like there's lots of them on Amazon, eBay. They're not too bad. They are good cheap solution. Yes, good cheap solution. Honestly, like it's a good cheap solution. They give a nice color of the light as well. And if you're doing it more as a hobby, this is enough. This is absolutely enough. Like I have been working with those type of light as well, like for probably 2 or 3 years, and it's okay. I just find this one is a little bit better just because it's a bigger. So also look for the size, like at how far you can get it in the right place. Okay, they are more difficult to put them into the right place. Another light recommendation is just those beauty light, the magnifying glass with the which you can screw in exactly like this. And to be honest, that was probably one of the best lights I had. I didn't use the magnifying glass, but just the ring light. And the reason for it is it wasn't a stripe of the light. It was a ring light which was distributing the light all over, making the visibility much better. When we're talking also about the lights, a really good recommendation as well. When we're working on something white, it is very hard to see the shape of the nails and the look of the nails. And it's nice to check it against black, because black is showing any imperfection to the nails. So that's a tip for you as well. Then I've got, when you plan add more fiber gel colors on your website. I am a big fan of this gel as it's strong and lasts very good on nails. Okay, so the fiber gel, I was supposed to add white. I'm so feeling bad now. The fiber gel comes in couple colors. Do we have a leaflet? Fiber gel leaflet?
Yes.
Basically, like what I'm doing with the stock which we've got on the website. On the website, I'm only putting the products which I have tested on myself. I have tested on the clients. I like the colors, and I love them. Like I'm truly loving them from the bottom of my heart. The Nail Perfect got thousands of the products. We stock 20%, 10? Maximum. 10-20% we stock. Only my favorites, like my biggest favorites. If I will see there is some there is more market, maybe, I don't know. I could probably try some new products. And we've got those samples, like you could maybe bring them down as well. Gosh, I'm sorry, guys.
Example?
Not Build the Nail and these bottles which you're trying to give me all the time to do something about them. No, not starter kits. These new bottles which I have never used it yet.
Okay.
The colorful ones. You ask me every time what is that. Okay, maybe he will find. Yeah, but they've got so many different products. The fiber gel comes in 6 colors and we stock only 4. So I'm missing 2 colors. And the color I'm missing looks like is dark nude. Actually, I will order and check it maybe. And mellow white. So the 2 other colors is dark nude and mellow white. I will get one of each to see the color. The reason why I don't stock white, you guys know I'm not liking building the French with the white. I'm using the paint on French gel. So I never use the white gels, like, and I have got so many of the previous collection of the Nail Perfect and even different brands, and I have never used the whites. That's the one, Build the Nail, yeah. So, oh yeah, and the fiber in the bottle. Yeah, we've got fiber in the bottle. Lots of news now. But I will try. I'm actually interested now about this dark nude. Could be quite nice color as well. Obviously, once we sort out the issues with it, I will try to get those 2 fiber gels as well. To start off, I will get just 2 like samples for me to test it, how they last, how they behave, did they discolor, did they lift, or any other troubles. And if they are approved by me and they're good quality, we will list them on the website as well. But now I'm not going to have a time to record it because of the op. But look, guys, what amazing stuff! And I need to do a tutorial on you. They are awesome products, and these products are Build That Nail, which is a gel in a bottle. Okay, this is available for at least half a year from Nail Perfect, and I need to do it. They've got amazing colors as well. Okay, so I will show you maybe one. Yeah, like a baby pink gel in a bottle. Okay, and then we've got also fiber gels in a bottle. Okay, so that's a fiber gel in a bottle, and they come in different colors as well. This one is called satin pink, and again you can see it like a wee baby pink as well. So an awesome stuff, but I'm not showing tutorials on them yet because I don't know them. I didn't test it if they last 3 weeks, if they last 6 weeks, or maybe they last 8 weeks, you know. So I need to really test them on the clients, on myself, and if I'm happy, if they pass my fussiness, they will be available for sale. You know, they've got some good and bad stuff. I think every brand, there is no brand in this world which has all amazing products, like, so that's why I'm always testing all of them, and I'm only listing the good ones. So you don't have to waste your money, guys, on any products. They're all amazing. Like, if they're on the website, that means they are perfect. Okay, now I've got, thanks for the video. Okay, Janet, I just look for you. Sorry guys, I'm losing the voice. I've got where I got Janet. Hi Dorota. Yeah. Hi Dorota. I just look for got you were going to be on. I am still having trouble with flowers. If it's it flowers. Okay. There is quite a lot of tutorials with the flowers. The one stroke is one of my favorite techniques, and you need to check this playlist. It's nothing, any technique is not going to be easy, straightforward. I was struggling with the flowers, I was struggling with the shaping, I was struggling with the baby boomer, I was struggling with the French, I was struggling with everything. I wasn't born with it. You have to, guys, really practice it. If you do something like 10 times and exactly the same shape, exactly the same flower, and 10 times the same flower, and if you cannot see the improvement, then maybe try a different flower. But I'm sure, like, if someone is doing something 10 times, it's definitely going to improve. So we really need to be patient, and we really need to put this effort and hard work into something. But check those tutorials, and definitely lots of more flowers tutorials coming up, Janet, because it's a spring coming soon. And we've got then summer, so I will be doing lots of flower tutorials. We get you there, definitely. And I've got Angela. Fiber Gel is a great product. It is great product, definitely. Catherine, I really enjoy all your nail art and enhancement. I have learned a lot. And thank cameraman for his hard work. Thank you so much, cameraman, for your hard work. I actually need to say thank you more often to him as well. Oh, Rhiannon, 13. Happy birthday. 13 is an amazing number. Like, happy birthday to your daughter, definitely. Then I got, hi guys. And then Angela also said to the tape that there's a similar one as well, like and the palm scratcher. Yeah, awesome, like just grab it. The dust collector was just 35 euro. No, the dust collector isn't expensive. Like, honestly, it is not expensive dust collector. And I like it. Like, it doesn't collect the dust perfectly. Don't get me wrong. But it's good for the hand rest as well. Thank you, Yasmin. I hope I pronounced your name right. Fran, it definitely feels like chatting with friends and everything, and that's why I appreciate it as well, so thank you so much. Jen, you are right. Jen, you are right. Jen is also saying that it feels like the whole community talking with others as well. Awesome, because you can guys share some tips and tricks. I'm not the most clever one, like with all the answers. And sometimes it may happen that I will have to say, I'm so sorry, I'm not able to answer your question. I don't know the answer for this question. And then maybe one of you will be able to answer this question, which is fantastic, because we can learn from anyone, like honestly, anyone. And it's really, it feels nice, to having all this chat. It's kind of entertainment as well, isn't it? And then I've got GC learning so much. I'm glad. Thank you, Hydraulic. Is that's not Polish? Any tips for starting new business? Okay, that's the question from ASMR Blaze. Whew. This is long talk. Guys, you would be bored with this talk. Let me check how many. Okay, new business. I think it's worth to do it a separate video on this, because I could talk probably full day about it. Yeah, I could talk full day. I can just give you a couple of tips. So the first tip, word of the mouth, is the biggest power of the advertising. Don't waste your time and money on advertising and some
newspapers.
It's bad. We've got newspapers as neighbors as well. It's a different type of ads which is directly posted to the people's house. So we've got your Alhambra Life, which is put through the door, and this one is worth, because everyone, even when you get it, you kind of open it. But kind of daily newspapers, I don't think so. This is the way to go. You definitely need to have a social media, because people see it on the social media. You need to engage with your clients as well to build up your clients. And starting the business. Like what we truly think. It is difficult question. Obviously, we've got the salon. And it's so hard work. It's so hard work. If I could turn the clock, I think I would work from home. Would I? What do you think, cameraman? We've got mixed feelings, guys. We've got really mixed feelings. I tell you why. It depends what you want to achieve. If you love doing nails and you want to do the nails, I think you're better off renting a chair from someone, like from different salon. You just rent a desk, and you have no problems. You have no problems with the bills. You just pay for your desk and that's it. You have no problems for like any repairs. You have no problems with anything. You just do your best to advertise for the clients. You do your nice work. You have no problems with holidays. You have no problems with anything. It's just so easy. Going for your own salon is lots of hard work, like really lots of hard work. And by the end of the day, you might be sometimes better off renting a chair, like even the money wise, you might be better off renting a chair from someone than owning the salon. For a salon, you need to have the people, lots of people in the salon to be able to cover all the costs of the building. So depends what kind of new business you're keeping in mind.
It is small town or big
If
town?
it's a small town, if it's a big town, yes, definitely. Yeah.
Have big salon in small town.
We've got big salon in small town, yeah, I would say. But it is a long subject depending really what you want me to answer. Like one part of me feels like if I would turn the clock, I would probably rent a chair somewhere. I mean, I wanted to work for someone, really. We didn't want to open the salon, to be honest. I actually went to one of the competition. We live friendly with the competition, but when I came to Scotland, I went to their doors and I knocked and I asked, did they need any nail technician? They told me no. A few years later, we opened up the salon. It was extremely hard. First years, you're making a minus, like a really big minus. And if you don't have...
First 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
For us.
For us, it was 5 years, guys. If you don't have a support of the family, like, you know, when you go like, Mom, I need to borrow another 1,000 from you, Mom, I need to borrow this, and like other that or friends, you know, like if you're not able, if your funds are going to finish by the time you build up your kingdom and your beautiful, successful business, you might have no other source of money coming in, like because you wouldn't be able to get another loan or the friends wouldn't want to borrow you any more money. So it is really something you need to have lots of money up front to be able to open a salon and be prepared for the first few years to work for minus, not even a zero.
7
to
days
be
work.
7 days a week, right? No holidays, like Monday to Saturday I was working here
And Sunday,
like
completely
9 in the
something.
morning. Yeah, 9 in the morning and finish like 9 p.m. Like, you know, 12-hour shifts every single day and no holidays for first 3-4 years.
3 minimum. But I remember.
No holiday at all. And then if you rent a chair from someone, you rent a chair, but you can still go on holiday and everything because you don't have to worry that if you don't pay the such as huge bills, like you will lose everything. You know, you it's much cheaper options.
More safe.
And more safe. Yeah, that's the truth. So, but I think we could talk through like I think I would. I mean, I love the salon. Don't get me wrong. Like, and we put so much hard work in here. That's I don't think
And
so. I would
never
ever
close
want to
because
give
of-
up.
Never give
You
up.
know, we have to work, like we was running the salon, so I was working this 12-hour shift. The cameraman was working in the hotel as well, and then on top of that, we was doing some extra jobs as well to be able to feed the family and pay the bills. Like, so it's not as beautiful as it looks for the size of the salon. The salon is huge, and we took pretty big building, which we couldn't almost afford, like, to be honest. So we had to do everything that we could survive. And that's why I'm the educator as well, because I didn't have enough clients as well. So I was searching for a different source of income, which was education, like teaching how to do the nails. And then we came up with the idea of the distribution of the products as well. That's why we're running a YouTube channel as well, like, and that's why we're having trainings, like lots of different source of income. You cannot rely on the one thing. We've got too many bills to pay to rely on the one thing. If we would have only salon, we would be, that's it, bankrupt now because of the pandemic. But because we have, when the salon will start doing a bit better, we had more people in there. I had a little bit more time to do the tutorials for you guys as well. And obviously because of the tutorials, Patrick's sales increased a little bit, because on the beginning he was selling like maybe 1 gel a week, or he was having like 5 orders a month. So it
First
is
few
not
years.
first few years, yes. So it wasn't a lot, like, but we never give up. We was keep going, keep pushing, and we can see. I even say to Patrick, can you believe it, guys? When was it? 2-3 years ago? Just before we 3
About-
years. 3 years ago, I say to give up Neo Perfect.
I am.
About 3 years, because 2 years is almost when we ran the. I say it's like, oh, Patrick, it's fine, like stop, like I'm not give up the Neo Perfect the way, like don't use their products, but give up the distribution of the product, because like you buying a stock, and you also, when you're buying the stock, you can risk that you maybe don't sell, then the product got the shelf lives and everything, and you want to make sure you've got a good quality products as well. So I was thinking like, oh, I can't be bothered, because you will need to go and do the trade show, so this is really expensive. You will need to maybe do some magazine advertising, and that's thousands of the pounds really to have your products published in the magazine. And it was like a fact of like, no, it's too much. It doesn't bring any money. Like, Patrick, look, we're paying for this postage, we've got the products, and then if I'm not going to use all these products in the salon, what we will do with them? We will bin it, or what? Like, I think we should give up. The products don't sell much, because we have not enough marketing and everything. And obviously now with the YouTube channel, we're getting more orders. We're still small distributor, but we're getting more orders, because now it can happen that in a one day we can get like 3 or 5 orders, which is amazing. Like, honestly amazing, because we can see increase. And we didn't give up. It was again camera mad. We didn't want to give it up, so we didn't give up, and I'm glad. And I think like when you're starting up your business, doesn't matter what it is, if it's a nails or if it's education, you need to have some backup. So if the nail site is dropping down, maybe you will do eyebrows as well. Or if the beauty treatments in general are dropping down, you will have some trainings to offer. And if this is not going, you have some sales of the products. And even if this is just a pennies, like, even on the YouTube, we was making for 2 years, it was like, was it £50 a month?
Maybe
50,
for
nearly
electricity.
£50 a month. That's how much we had for all the tutorials running on the YouTube. Honestly, pennies. But we didn't give up. We didn't give up, and I think this is the main thing. Like, this is the best advice I can give. Even if things go slow, even if it looks like, and someone would think like for the amount of the time you're spending, you crazy for still working on it for this amount of the money. Eventually, I think it would bring the profit. And now, like, guys, we've got 45,000 subscribers on the channel. Like, I don't think so. I would give up. Cameraman wouldn't allow me to give up. No way, he says. No way. No, I wouldn't. It gives me pleasure. Like, it gives me a bit of happiness as well. And I like to chat. I like to do those part of the business as well. Like, so it is absolutely amazing. But yeah, this is the best advice I can guys give you. Now let's see what other questions we've got. I've got Jen asking if Angela Fletcher wants to be friends on Facebook. I want to be. I've got you on the friends, do I? Now, I've got a limit of the friends. Actually, Facebook allows you only have 5,000 friends, and I think I've got 4,900 something. But if you guys send me a friend's request, I think I can accept about 20, and I will do it today, because then I will know that's you guys from the live video. So you can send me on Facebook, and I'll accept it as well. 5 in the morning in Australia. Oh my goodness, Rachel, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. By the way, I love Australia. And there is new perfect distributor in Australia as well, Julie. Big kisses to the Julie. She's amazing. She had us in. It was amazing time in Australia. Absolutely fantastic. Like 2 years. Was it 2?
2.
2 years
2
ago.
or 2.5.
Olivia was dressed up as a princess as well, because we was running a Disney training. It was awesome time. We had it in Australia, definitely. And the kangaroos are so soft. So yeah, okay, I don't want to miss any questions. Guys, I'm so sorry if I missed any questions. I'm glad, guys, you liking the videos, the live ones. Okay, and I'm glad. I feel the same. Sometimes it is hard to even answer the questions in writing. Like, you guys sometimes ask me questions underneath of the video, and I'm like, oh gosh, how I answer for this question? Because it's easier when you can kind of like, you know, wave with your hands and show the things. Easier to explain, and you can try to use different descriptions of the subject. So definitely, I prefer it as well. Okay, where else? Here, I've got Colin Diaz. I am sure most here will agree that your videos are some of the most educational on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. See, I think, obviously, because we had to find another source of income to be able to pay big bills, I had to complete the teacher trainings as well. So I got my teaching qualifications. On top of that, like, Nail Perfect is pretty strict when it comes to the educators. Guys, how many tours I have done on the training. Cameraman is a witness, not only a cameraman, but like obviously the factory itself as well. Like, really strict when it comes to the training. Lots of fun, lots of amazing information, fantastic educators as well. And I think, like, even the manual, like, you know, guys, like, I mean, it is a really solid book, full of informations. And then obviously, if you're going to teach other teachers, you need to have the knowledge. It is in a house, Patrick, because already I was doing the nail anatomy.
Yeah.
You need to have all the knowledge regarding those nail anatomy, nail disorders, like chemistry and all this kind of stuff. So it was lots of hard work as well to gain all this knowledge. And plus, on top of it, I really enjoy teaching. I'm trying to break down the things the way they help me to learn something. And because I've got the experience on teaching new people, like face to face, it is easier for me to find out what problem people are having with. So, like, say, I don't know, the really big mistake is when you're holding your nail brush. Actually, I don't think so. I have even mentioned it in the videos. When you're holding your nail brush, you should hold it the way you hold your pen, because this way you've got the control. Try to write your name on the piece of paper. Like, if you've got a piece of paper, pick it up now, and try to write it down how you hold the brush. I have seen some people holding the brush like this. How you can write your name like this? You can't. You have no control. The name will look ugly. So you have to hold it the same way like you hold the pen. And then this way you've got a full control of the brush. I mean, there's lots of different tips and hints useful. So I suggest like you guys really pay attention to those little details. But the brush is an amazing tip, and I love teaching. Like, I think that's why. Thank you so much, Sasha Smith, for joining the channel, lovers. I really appreciate it. Then what else we've got in here? What is your picture? Do you ship to Greece? I don't think so. There is a distributor in the Greece, isn't it? It's not. If it's not, then yes. So basically, guys, what we usually doing is like we ship. We can ship to any country as long as there is no distributor. If there is a distributor and you will place an order with us, usually what we do is like we will send you a link or a message that there is a distributor in this country. So first of all, it will be cheaper for you to buy from them because you don't have to pay us expensive postage because it will be not international but national postage. But I don't think so. There is one in Greece. So yes, we do. Then I've got big kisses from Argelia. Ah, okay, you guys communicated in between each other as well. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hyponychium under nail. Any suggestions keeping it away? Same as cuticle. Thank God no client has had it like mine. It is painful to hit. Nails with hope, I think. So hyponychium, I'm struggling with the hyponychium as well. On those two nails, I got really high hyponychium. And unfortunately, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying sometimes, but guys, take it. It's gentle, this advice, okay? So what I'm doing with my hyponychium is cuticle oil, as much as possible, cuticle oil on it. Don't ever cut it. It's a living tissue. Hyponychium is a skin which lies directly underneath of your nail plate, and it protects your nail bed from any kind of infections. It is really crucial, it's really important. Usually when we wear the nails long for a long period of the times, the hyponychium can kind of overgrow a little bit, and I've got it on those 2 fingers. And it is difficult to apply the foam because of it. It is painful when I hit it, but don't cut it out, like really don't. What I find is sometimes when we break the nail, then we kind of hurt the hyponychium, and sometimes it kind of goes back, but this is really extremely painful, so really don't do it as well. The best advice I can give you is cuticle oil, and sometimes, but you didn't hear it, only when you experience nail technician. Guys, only if you experience nail technician. If you would hurt this place, you can have a really bad infections on your nail beds, like, and you could really cause a serious damage. So I'm talking only to the nail technicians which are qualified, which knows what they're doing. Sometimes I take a cuticle bit and I would go extremely gently, like extremely gently. You cannot feel any pain. You will just remove maybe first layer of the hyponychium and then cuticle oil, but keep moisturizing. It is annoying, like definitely I don't like it as well. And some of my clients got really high hyponychium as well, like where it's so grown out, like it's unbelievable, but there is nothing you can, it's just an anatomy, and it's from wearing the nails for a really, really long time. Same the hyponychium, we shouldn't do any excessive work because this is protecting our matrix area from any nail infection. So really important part of the living tissue, and that's why it's so painful, because it's a living tissue. So don't overdo it. Like definitely cuticle oil will make it softer. It wouldn't make it to disappear. Then I've got Sarah again. Hugs, thank you so much. Then I've got Hydraulic from Germany, and my English is so terrible. Oh, sorry, I had actually some German in school as well. Do I do the training session in the live salon? Amber, you live in Fort William. Hi, I live in Fort William as well. Yes, I do one-to-one sessions in a salon, and we had few classes, like there was some new art classes, beginner classes as well, and I do offer a one. So basically, one-to-one training is we offer one-to-one training, beginners training on the nail extensions, like face-to-face, and lots of other subjects. And once the restrictions are up, you are more than welcome to book the training in. I had quite a few girls from Fort William, obviously, because we live in here, completing the training as well. I've got Pam, grateful with the time. My mom had a hair salon, as you say, hard work to start our small town, 7 salons now. Yes, definitely. So Pam, you know, like how much work your mom had to put into the salon, and eventually after a few years, it is kind of worth it, but it's not easy from the beginning. Then I've got another. Does the Patrick have a single brother? Okay, Patrick have 2 brothers, but none of them is single. And even more, what is funny, because one of the, so Patrick is the oldest, then we've got David, which is a bit younger, and then we've got Christian, which is the youngest one, and then there's also a sister as well. But David is also with Dorota, so if they would get married, it will be another Dorota Palicka. And already in a family, there is another Dorota Palicka. So it could be 3 Palicka, Dorota in one family, which is unbelievable, because Dorota isn't a common name. It's some kind of old-fashioned name, which is unusual. It's not common at all. And then you've got 3 the same names and surnames in one family. Unbelievable, isn't it? But they all take it, unfortunately. Oh. Okay, I'm trying to. How do you keep staff, Sofia? Oh, this is so hard. Like, we had one girl which was employed. So we had only one person which was employed, and the rest we kind of rent out the desk. And it's not easy task. Like, you are not able to keep someone. Like, and I think it is no point. I was always hurt and feeling like, oh, disappointed, and then like, having a conversation, like even with Patrick, like what we did wrong, or maybe we wasn't good. I don't think so. It is even those kind of matter. You cannot please everyone, and sometimes like especially when you've got the salon, like I think people sometimes think like it is so easy, and they might be better off on their own. And I think that's what is quite often the problem as well. But how do you keep staff in? I don't know. I think I would need to ask Agnieszka. She's the longest time with us. How long is 6 years? So yeah, we've got one girl which have been 6 years with us. We had some girls which I'm still Kinga, if you're watching it, big kisses, Anya. Like, I've got some girls which left the salon and I'm still really friendly. I wish them all the best. Sierra, like Patricia, Alina, like, lots of amazing girls which have been working with us and they left for different reasons. I don't think so you can keep someone. I don't think so you can do something to keep someone, because it's not only your decision. Like, see, I wish to keep everyone all the time. Like, put it this way, if you got the person which is with you like 5 or 10 years, you don't have to show them anything. They know everything. They know how the salon works. You kind of make some friendship relationship with them, and you really want to stop them like as much as possible. But at the same time, you need to have some kind of rules, and everyone should be equal. So usually I think with us, those rules, the equality, like I'm trying to treat everyone equal. I think that's kind of important part of the business, but then it can be also difficult as well, because if you get some friends, relations, like people may want more as well. I was really upset. Like I was spending like even hours crying when say a girl, you work with her, you friends together, like you're going out together, you teach them from scratch quite often as well, and they left and they don't even tell the reason. Then it is kind of like, or they even don't speak with you, they get you out from the Facebook or this kind of situation. Like I think it is really painful. And the first few times I couldn't understand why. Like, I was kind of blaming sometimes, well, maybe I do something wrong. But no, I think it's just like people got different life situations, and it could be not totally related to you as well. The best advice I can say, like I don't shout. Like I mean, it shouldn't be me talking about it. It should be someone who worked for us talking about this question. To be honest, then it will be 100% honest and 100% true. But what I don't know. I try to don't shout on the people, or I try to don't. I think I'm kind of soft boss, and I think that's my problem as well. I'm sometimes too soft boss, and one of the complaints, like one of the girls left the salon because I wasn't enough in a salon. And when I was in the salon, everything was, I don't know, maybe cleaner, everything was working better. And when I wasn't in, it wasn't like this way, and I was too soft to put everyone in order, and she didn't like it because she was the one which was really trying, giving her best. She was the one which wanted the salon to be clean. She was the one who wanted the salon to be successful. She didn't like it because I wasn't on kind of like maybe as much in a salon, and then like when you kind of not in, everyone is doing whatever they want. But I don't know the answer like 100% for this question as well, like because people will come and go. And it can be different reasons. It can be because they want babies. It can be because they want to move to different town. And like I'm telling you, different countries. I'm telling you all the situations which I had because they want to set up their own salons, because they got lots of private issues, because they've got health issues. There is no gold rule how to keep the people. I think it's just best to be yourself, like, and set the rules from the beginning. Like like what we try to do is like set the rules from the beginning and really try to don't break them. Doesn't matter like for who, but try to kind of don't break these rules. But I'm the soft boss and I'm not good advisor in this matter. I'm too soft boss. Okay, then I've got here another question. Let me check. We've got 20 minutes to 8 and I think we are going to finish soon. So, but I will try to quickly answer more questions. Oh yeah, Jen, we are friends, okay. It is okay to practice, Pam. Is it okay to practice a one stroke on paper? Absolutely. It is easier on paper, much easier, but you can start on paper and then move into the nails. I will try to answer quicker now for the questions because we are going to... Sasha Smith, welcome to the channel, lovers. Thank you so much for your support, joining the membership. I've got Sofia, which gets lots of compliments on my baby boomer with mermaid chrome on coffee nails. I did CB on left hand and only pink with mermaid chrome on right hand. Thanks for your videos. I'm happy you like this video. There will be another one coming up, really beautiful video. Okay guys, one more time, just so I can pick up some winners as well. Like please write in this live chat, share. If you have shared the channel or keep sharing, you still got the chance to share the channel to win the D-liner brush and the one stroke level 2 training course. Then I've got you guys chatting as well. Thank you, Colleen. Oh, Dorothy is like Dorota, so Colleen, don't worry about it. Hi from Greece. Oh, Katrivia. Oh, from okay. I'm so sorry if I pronounced your question, but you have given me a good question. That was on the natural nails. I have answered this question really detailed, and I will do also one more video. So once the YouTube process the video, listen to it as well because I have answered your questions, and that's the Katerivia. Gosh, I'm bad at pronouncing, from Greece. So I have answered this question. It was amazing question, so it was detailed answer as well. I'm glad, guys, your skills are better. Now, Patricia Krull is asking also, thank you, Sari, so much for following. And Patricia Krull also is asking for the best way of taking pictures of the nails. So I think when you're taking the pictures of the nails, the most important part is the position of the hand. Again, there is a tutorial on the knitted look nails, where I have showed few camera angles, but we could also prepare a special video just showing how to take pictures of the nails, like separate video. I actually need to start writing it down again. Yeah, so we had the video on the yeah, I need to write it down, all the videos we need to. The lighting is crucial, okay? If you've got wrong light, the picture of the nails is not going to look nice. The light needs to reflect at the certain angles because it's showing the curvature of the nails as well, so this is crucial. The background, like I prefer plain white background, I think is the nicest one. But what I'm going to do, guys, I will just put the list. So I've got Jen wedding nails, one tutorial. I've got the tutorial on how to take pictures of the nails. How to take pictures of nails. Okay, so I've got pictures of nails tutorial for Jen wedding nails. We've got maybe I will do, because you guys asked me also for the color chart of the Nail Perfect as well for the Upvoted collection. What I might do is I might do one video with all different products. So I will do like a Nail Perfect review product. Then I show you the colors of the fiber gels, the colors of the fiber gel in a bottle, Build That Nail, like an other color chart as well. And we had a video definitely once the salons are allowed to open, natural nails lifting on the overlay. So when we're doing a overlay, the natural nails are lifting from the free edge. I'm definitely going to do this video because amazing question. Then, yeah, guys, we've got about 15 minutes and we are going to finish. So I might not be able to answer all the questions today, but I promise to do more live videos in the future. I'm glad, Kirsty, your skills gets improved. Okay, Kirsty, for the fiber gel, like I think it is a preferences of the brushes. So it is a personal preferences. I quite like to work with the oval shape. I can get it really nice and close to the cuticle area. So it is a personal, honestly, personal preferences. And there is no difference between the fiber gel and a normal Bullier gel. Like it's just a the fiber gel is still Bullier gel. It just has those extra fibers in them. I'm glad, Sari, you are much better. Steph, good luck. Kirsty, good luck for winning the one stroke training or D-liner brush for sharing and liking. I've got Ireland. Hi, Kathleen. Okay, Katerina Argirioi. Oh gosh, I will just stick to the first one. Katerina. Okay, Katerina, yes, you need to watch the answer for this question before, but I promise I will also make another once the salon is allowed, and I will my clients will grow the nails to the point where the problems start. I will do this video. It might take a few months, but I will do this video as well. And I have given all my knowledge I could on the beginning of the life. And then I've got, I would love a video on pictures of hands and just tips.
How to do the pictures?
Okay, how to do the pictures. Okay, we need to do it then, how to take a pictures. We will do the tutorial on that. Then I've got Debra saying that's the base trick for sticking the gems, works great. It is amazing. We have recorded tutorial on those nails and I was taking off the black designer look. Oh my goodness, I was so struggle. I have to drill it out, even some of the stones, like, and I'm not going to cut it or speed out the tutorial because I want to show you guys the real struggle of taking the gems off, sticking with the base. There is no way they are going to come off. So it does really help me. Unfortunately, the base is out of stock, so we working as hard as possible to sort out the issue. I've got Pam saying, I lost my channel over Finny. So new to this. I'm so new, like, I'm so new to things as well. Like, I think the channel lover is a membership that's the one of the lowest tiers, like for the people supporting this channel. And I think it is, what is the channel membership? On the beginning, when you go just on the web, on the main page, I think the channel memberships. I'm pretty useless when it comes to those technical things as well. Last live, when we got some super chat, I was like, I even didn't know what this is as well until I got it explained.
Is there near the...
Yeah, so it is near the subscribe button. That's where you've got the memberships. Okay, I've got colorful. If my chronic pain remains, I'm thinking about being an educator. Thank you so much, Ashley. That's really kind. I really appreciate it. I've got my chronic pain remains and I'm thinking about being an educator like you. I'm working for 5 years now. Do you have any advice about starting being an educator? Yes, I can give you some advice as well. So when it comes for becoming an educator, first of all, you need to decide if you want to work on your own or if you want to work with the brand. Now, the situation is really tricky. I'm horrible. We have picked up to work with the brand. So the brand usually set up your rules, how you have to teach, what you have to teach the students, and and the brand help you write the manuals, the brand train you up, you pay the brand obviously for a training, but they train you up and they do lots of hard work for you. Absolutely like amazing. And I am where I am because of Neil Perfect as well, like because I become their educator. I'm also horrible because I'm kind of like a ruler breaker. And I have done also an independent teaching qualification as well, so I could have both options. I like to have those little bit of the freedom, so kind of like, I like to have this freedom of teaching my way, like, because not necessarily I was always agree with the way, say, the Neil Perfect did something. Yeah, I'm kind of really.
But you changes that now.
Yes, most of it is changed as well, but because I try to kind of give them, like, no, not most, some things, like, I think everything is changing, but I still do not agree with some of the stuff. So I wanted to have this independence, like, I really need to have this independence. And now, depending which way you want to go, if you want to go independent, it's going to be really hard to do it everything on your own. If you want to go under the brand, you need to be prepared for some certain strict rules which are set by the brand. And
But you have lots of help.
but you've got lots of help and the support. And I think
For the start.
for the start, yeah, it's definitely better probably going under the brand, like, to be honest. Because also as an like, if you're going also for the brand, you might have easier with the accreditation as well process, because, like, you know, you need also the paperwork. So, like, if you issue the certificate is going to be recognized certificate. So so, like, if someone will try to get the insurance, or if someone will show the qualification which they gain from you, the other people will accept it and will say, yes, they are valid qualifications. She didn't print out the certificate from the internet. So this is really important aspects. But definitely look into the brands which you have similar beliefs in, which you. I actually was educator first of all for the Astonishing News. Yeah, I started as an educator for that. What did I? Yes, I did.
Yes.
I started as an educator for the Astonishing News.
For 2 years.
And then I went for the education with the Neil Perfect. So you need to find, like, the brand which you familiar with, the brands which you love the products, and you kind of got the similar thinking as well, and similar beliefs. So you can go and do the training from them, plus the separate teaching qualification, then you apply for the accreditation for the insurance. That's how it works. Okay, what else I've gotten here? Good luck, guys, for everyone who is sharing as well for winning the prizes. Yes, Steph made some few friends. I'm good. Thank you. Yes, we really glad to have cameraman. Now I've got yeah. Sarah is having problems with stampings as well. Sarah, I've got very little tutorials with the stampings. It took me a few years before I mastered the stamping, so it seems easy, but it's not easy, believe me. And I'm really abusing my stamper picker with the blue scrap when I'm cleaning. I'm so bad. I should use the tape, or I should use a bit of the sellotape, or even the back of the forms. So stamping isn't as easy as it looks. But check few tutorials and I will record more. So I will just put also a stamping. Then I've got Lisa. Did you get ceiling fixed? So not yet, almost. Oh gosh, it is so it was such a big disaster because it was a water leak. So all the water collapsed on the floor together with the ceiling. So I've got my rug damage. I've got like lots of bits and pieces. One of the light got damaged as well. So the ceiling at the moment is on, so we don't have hole anymore. But first of all, it had to came down, and then the plaster was going on it. It still needs sanding and still needs repainting, and the joiners are slow. Like it's taking really long time, and the floor still needs to be replaced as well. And so hopefully hopefully sooner the better. We get the things moving. It was very stressful, because at the time we wasn't in a house. So Olivia called us in, And yeah, it was so stressful. Now it is kind of easy when the things happen, is when you kind of know about them, it's a bit easier. Yasmin shared on Facebook, so yeah, good to know, guys. If you have shared the channel, just let me know down in the comments, because we will pick up the winner. Thank you so much, Ashley. And I've got Rachel, Lonnie. No, it is not over. We are still live, but we almost over. I might keep maybe 10 more minutes, because I'm losing the voice. We have no microphones.
It's 3 hours. Yeah.
Is it? No
Yes.
way. Oh my goodness.
Start at 5.
Yeah, we started at 5, 3 hours. No, we are cutting 5 minutes, and we are cutting. I need a break. I need to eat some dinner, and I need to be able to have my voice. I've got Angela sending me the friends request as well. I will accept the friends request on Facebook, guys, I promise as well. So I've got here, when signing up for one of your classes, does the checkout area automatically convert the amount to USA dollars? I don't think so. I don't know. It might show maybe in the pounds, and then it will be collected in dollars, I think.
Yeah.
It depends how you choose, but to be honest, I don't know. You could check the conversion rates roughly in Google. So like, I would suggest going this way. Thank you so much, Cheryl Wilson. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And then I've got Unique Physics Bar. Okay, you guys giving yourself the Instagram account. It's nice to see you are all connecting each other and making some friends as well on this channel. This is awesome. I am glad, Olivia, you find it the videos useful. Pam, thank you for answering the previous questions. I would suggest you do that as well, the exchange rate. But I know usually if I'm buying something and it's not in pound, I can choose like, so it will show me I have to pay say £100, and then it will convert. Once I'm choosing, it will show me on my PayPal that this is going to take exactly this and this amount in pound, even if this is a different currency. Then did you already talk about the baby boomer in different technique than the sponge method? So I'm the fan, yes, I did talk about it on the beginning, but I'm still fan the most of the, for the gels, I'm the fan of the sponge technique. I think this is absolutely fantastic. And it would be so much harder to achieve it with the, you can do it with the gel, but not for a baby boomer. Baby boomer is a frame, so you have to mix. You will do it the same application like you would do it for acrylics, like where you place your white first, like I'm talking about the builder gels, and then pink over it. But I think it is more difficult, easier to overfile it, and I quite like it, this result, because I can intense the colors the way I want it. And also remember, guys, everything looks so easy when you watch it, like, and I think if you should try it both techniques and see it, which one is better for your own. I'm definitely a fan of the sponge technique. The live will remain saved on your page. Yes, so Olivia asked a good question. Is the live going to be saved on the page? The live will go to the playlist, which is called Live Q&A, but the problem with it is 3 hours live, so I believe YouTube is going to process this video for at least even a day. The last time when we ran it at an hour and a half live, it took it good few hours for the YouTube to process this video and post it, because at the moment it's going live, so then the YouTube kind of needs to save it, process it, and then it is going to show up as a live video, and we've got a special playlist, so you will be able to guys rewatch it. Thank you so much, Sierra J. Thank you, Team Dorota and cameraman. Thank you so much. Like, the cameraman will definitely be happy as well. Definitely, he needs appreciation. So thank you so much, Sarah, because he puts lots of lots of hard work into this channel, like, you know, also giving me ideas and doing all the post productions, and even now, like showing and doing the demos. Stop worrying about everything. You did what you could do, so it out of your hands. It will work itself out. Thank you, Jim. Then I've got Pam. Yeah, PayPal is really handy for conversions. Oh, I'm glad it works then. So even if it's showing you in the USA dollars, then it works and showing you. No, even if you're paying, and when you're doing the checkout, it will PayPal would convert it for you. Can you do a fade with gel polish? Yes, you can. No. Yes and no. And I have answered this question a few times, Lisa. When you do using the gel polish for a fade or baby boomers or an ombre, you have to have a really highly pigmented gel polish. If you've got too watery gel polish, the sponge is going to absorb it and it might be difficult, but there is tutorial on the channel how I'm using the acrylic on top of it to make the gel polish do the better coverage. So you can check this tutorial. It is an orange and a pink ombre with the gel polish and the technique when I'm sprinkle it with the acrylic. So check this one out. And I definitely prefer the paint on French gels. Guys, I'm going to send you big kisses with 2 minutes and we are going to finish. Thank you so much, Paula. Ursula, I'm so sorry. I can Hermosas. Okay, I can Ola. Yeah, that's been probably something positive. So thank you so much. I have no clue what it is. Great, thank you so much. Yeah, cameraman is saying thank you as well. And yes, I hope we reach this 100,000 subscribers. You know, guys, I'm kind of like a person which loves challenges. Like I'm horrible. I'm really loving challenges. And when you have 100,000 subscribers on the YouTube might send you, not have to, but might send you like a wee YouTube button. And I'm really desperate for this button. Like I'm the trophy collection person, and I've got a couple already in my cabinet from different kind of nail competition. So I'm kind of treating it as a challenge and as a competition. And I'm definitely not going to give up once we reach the 100,000 subscribers. And what is awesome about it, each time when you go more and more subscribers, the YouTube is sending you another trophy. So I'm just honest, guys, with you. I'm doing it also for the trophy as well. So hopefully, yeah, I go like. My goal, I really wish we could achieve 100,000 subscribers
to the end of the year.
To the end of the year, yeah. Even if it will be a 31st of December 2020, I will be really happy if we could achieve it. So we've got now not as much time left, only 10 months. So that's mean 10 months, 5,000 subscribers a month. It might be hard.
It will be hard.
It will be very hard to achieve it. Yeah, so my dream is to achieve it by the end of this year. And
for Christmas.
Yeah, as a Christmas present, that will be good. But we will see. Thank you thank you guys. Thank you so much for the live. Thank you guys. Okay, I'm really going to send you a big kisses. So I have write all the tutorials I'm going to prepare. Bear in mind that we are planning everything ahead. I've got also some reoperation coming up as well, so I will need to take some time to recover. We have prepared. That's why I'm also kind of. That's why the ceiling collapse was just at so wrong time for us, because we was supposed to use this time not to fixing the ceiling, tidy up the house, but to catch up on tutorials for you, so you wouldn't be even noticing anything. You would still have your tutorials and everything. It is going to feel weird as well because we have recorded all the beginnings of the videos last week. Last week and before, so it was January and February where all the beginnings from the house is still beautiful. So they have been all recorded because I've got the list. So I've got here list like say Jen wedding nails and how to take a picture of the nails, and then how to do the overlays on the natural nails so they are not lifting. And I got these subjects. Then one day we will record like, okay, I've got 5 tutorials. So we will record 5 beginnings for this tutorial, plus maybe 1 tutorial. And I have saved all of them because we needed to catch up on time. So give me guys some time, but I promise I'm going to produce them all as well for you. Yeah, okay, now, yeah, we are really going to finish. So big kisses, glittering hug guys, and thank you so much for being with me on this live chat. And yeah, and here I've got next time when we go live, I will give you also the information on the community chat as well. And I'm thinking maybe in, what is now, is February and March. Yeah, so maybe 2, 3 weeks, 3, 4, depending on the recovery. Obviously, if I'm going to feel well enough, I promise once I'm able to do so, we are going to go live. So, but the tutorials are still coming, and you will get always at least 3 tutorials a week minimum. So no matter what is happening, if I'm having both legs broken, if I'm like in the hospital, if I'm on the holiday, no matter what, always on Monday, Wednesday and Saturday there is always tutorial for you. Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. And there will be always tutorial for you. I'm thinking we will manage more than 3 times a week, but we will see. Yeah, okay, big kisses, glittery hugs, and bye for now.